What is up, my friends? We are live. It is League Cup semi-final, second leg time. The Reds trailing by a goal to nil, and hopefully we can book our place at Anfield South against Newcastle in the final. But of course, we've got to overcome Ange Postecoglou's side, and I'm in my red hoodie tonight, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. But, you know, it is a massive night, and I hope that Anfield has another magical evening in store for us. You are very welcome along to tonight's Watch Along, brought to you in association with our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. A little reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you can treat yourself to 20% off store-wide at manscaped.com. Not just that, free shipping as well with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout, and of course, let us know your thoughts on the game. The good news, I'm going to take you all the way through tonight, even if it does go straight to penalty kicks. I'm going to be here to bring you right through, and hopefully we'll be cheering on the Reds to another final. I love the League Cup. You know, regular viewers of the channel will know it's been a competition that I've loved for years. I don't know why. I just prefer it over the FA Cup. I think it's probably in my lifetime Liverpool have done quite well in the League Cup, so long may that continue. Newcastle, great performance from them last night, absolutely swamping Arsenal and thoroughly deserving their place in the League Cup final. I'm buzzing, I really am. This is what we live for. This is the chance to get to Wembley again, and yeah, big night ahead. So give me your thoughts on it in the comments. Of course, do drop a like on the stream as well, and appreciate you guys being with us and showing your support. So look, the question in the poll, because the polls are working again now, is, are Liverpool making the final? That's what Connor's gone for here, so let's hope so and say yes. But it is important that one thing is serious tonight. Be humble. Got to be humble, because that's the word of the week, right? Humble. Fair play to Anthony Gordon, by the way, using that in his interview yesterday. And look, I'll be honest with you, I was delighted for the Geordies. You know, I like the Geordies. I like they're a good group of people. And I was delighted to see them make the final, obviously having not won a trophy in 70 years. If we get there, I'm obviously going to want us to win it. But if for whatever reason we don't get there, and I think we will, but if we don't, I do hope the Geordies can go on and lift it. Their fans deserve that after all that they've been through over the years. But if they come up against the Reds, it's just going to be a bit of a continued way, hopefully. But we have a big job on our hands tonight. Spurs are coming into this one, maybe their season on the line, you know. Ange won silverware in his second campaign. This is probably his best chance to get it, although they're in the Europa League there as well, so you never know. But I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. So I'm going to stay upbeat and positive tonight. I'm not going to let anybody bring us down. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy ourselves. And hopefully we're here to book another place in the final. So if tonight you want to come in to be negative or talk about other issues that aren't related to football or having fun, then probably best to go elsewhere. But if you're up for a laugh, if you're up for coming in tonight and enjoying the next couple of hours with us, then you are absolutely very welcome along, my friends. Right. Let's see what time is kickoff? It is an 8 p.m. kickoff, so we've got loads of time to go for that one. The team news is now confirmed, which I've just got, so there we go. No, it's not confirmed, sorry. We are waiting for that to be confirmed, but this is what we believe the lineup will be. We're just waiting for that confirmation from the club. Also, it'll be interesting to see what players are left out, maybe with a view to the game against Plymouth coming up at the weekend. You would imagine that Arne can put a much changed side out for that one. It looks like we're going to go fairly strong here. One change we believe is going to happen is Alexis McAllister coming out and Curtis Jones being in, but we've just got to wait on final confirmation on that one. We do like playing Newcastle at Anfield, so the final will be amazing. Kenny Keegan will be like that too. Look, I have a real soft spot for the Geordies. I think they're a great group of people. And I'd love to see them win a trophy, but just not if it's against us, obviously. I want us to get our job done tonight and get to the final, because who doesn't love a little trip down to Anfield South? Well, I say that like I haven't had the pleasure yet. So, how am I doing, said Footy Clips? I'm good, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm delighted to be back with you guys tonight for another live stream and another watch along. Buzzing, ladies and gents. So yeah, want to give a little shout out as well to Dunk from Cop Talk. I was watching some of his videos earlier on. He gave me a little mention one as well, and it would be a pleasure to do a video with Dunk at some point. Hell, I'm even going over to Spain next month. I don't know what part of Spain Dunk's in, but I'm meeting up with Lee Gunner over there. Lee's going to come up and spend a couple of nights with me and the family, have a nice meal together, and a chat about football. So maybe we can make a triple of it. Maybe we could meet up with Dunk as well. But certainly I'm enjoying the few videos I've had a chance to watch on Dunk's channel. Seems like a real honest, down-to-earth kind of guy. Kick-off, by the way, for those asking again, 8 o'clock. In Ireland, you've got two options tonight to watch the game. You can watch it on Sky Sports or you can watch it on Premier Sports. So, few options there. I think it's on ITV as well in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Right, first super chat of the night. Victor, how are we, sir? And thank you so much, mate, for your super chat. Said, let's get it, lads. I like the League Cup more than the FA Cup. So do I. And I've tried to figure this one out over the years. And I really don't know what it is about it, but there's just something about the League Cup that I really do like. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because we won it more when I was coming up through football, watching Liverpool. But yeah, I love it. I love the League Cup. It's a chance to get a trophy in early doors in the season as well, and it would be Arne's first, of course. It's on the Zone in Canada. Thank you for that one, Mike. Appreciate you. Please do let us know where viewers anywhere in the world can watch the game if you are with us. Hey Craig, I'm going to Spain in April for the first time. My wife is running the Madrid Marathon. Oh, well, fair play to your wife. That's brilliant, mate. Connor's got into running actually over the last year or two as well. He's done a few mini marathons, half marathons, 10Ks and whatnot. My wife's done a few of them as well actually, but I'm too old, too fat and too lazy. But that's awesome, and I hope you guys have a wonderful trip. I've never been to Madrid. Been to Spain so many times, but never been to Madrid. I'm looking forward to going over to Spain again next month with the family for a little bit of downtime during the international break. It used to be called the Mickey Mouse Cup. I know, but I just like it. I don't know what it is. I've always preferred it to the FA Cup. And I can't put my finger on why that is, but it's a chance to get a trophy. And look, in recent years, we've had a great time with the League Cup. Guivi Kelleher's won it a couple of times. I still love Virgil van Dijk's penalty, by the way, against Chelsea, where he nearly puts Kepa and the ball through the back of the net. Lee Gunner going to smoke everyone out with his cigarettes. Well, I don't know, Sam. He might be smoking everybody out with the tobacco, but I'll be creating some smoke with other paraphernalia, shall we say? Because remember, it's legal over there. So, Craig, your watch along brighten my days. Lovely community, place to hang out when you're feeling down. Thank you, Laura. I'm sorry to hear that you're not going through a good time at the minute, my friend, but I hope that we can cheer you up a little bit, and obviously I hope that brighter days are ahead for you. You know, I've been taking myself a little bit, not myself, I've been taking it all a bit too seriously lately, and spent yesterday kind of just thinking it all through and saying, do you know what? The window's closed, the owners are what they are, let's just enjoy the footy. Let's just enjoy what life has in store for us between now and the end of the season. So yeah, I'm just going to have some fun, try and take it one game at a time, not try and think about my future, not try and look too deep into what's going to happen down the line, just one match at a time. Because these are great days as a Liverpool fan, and I'm not going to let the business stuff seep in and frustrate me. I'm going to just go off what's happening on the pitch. And thank you to everyone in my Discord group, by the way, for putting up with me over the last week. I've been tough, particularly in the moderator section. I've been a bit of a Debbie Downer. So thank you to everybody in there, to the entire team, for Lauren and everybody in there, for giving me pep talks as well. Appreciate you guys. What are your thoughts on Maeda from Celtic? I don't watch Scottish football, mate. I don't know anything about the Celtic players, to be honest with you. I don't pay any attention to what's going on up in Scotland, so probably not the right one to ask. Finty, how are you, bro? Thank you for your super chat. My man said confirmed it's on ITV in the UK. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some good news as well. So you know the way I said to you, we're doing an Anfield Agenda show at the Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool on May 28th. Well, it's also now going to be a reunion show. We've got Mr. Jack Gill going to be joining us on the night. Chris Stonage is going to interview me on stage on the night for the first time as well. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Those tickets are going to go on sale at the start of next month. I'll let you know when it's happening. But hope you can come along and join us for what should be an end of season celebration and party. May 28th, Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool. The Anfield Agenda end of season show. Love the new mindset, Craig. Thank you. I've got to, because you know what? I was getting too down, too negative, too frustrated, and it was nobody to blame but myself. You know, you go down these rabbit holes and you get frustrated about the ownership situation, the lack of spending, And it just takes away your enjoyment. And I had a good long chat with Brian last night as well, LFC USA. And we just talked it all through. And, you know, I got some stuff off my chest. Brian's a good listener. And I got a few pep talks during the week. And I want to enjoy it. I want to make people enjoy their time with us as well. So I'm going to try my best moving forward to keep it upbeat. At least until the summer transfer window opens anyway. Callum, how are you, bro? Thank you so much for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Right, we still haven't got confirmation on the team yet. That is not a confirmed team on the screen. That's the one we believe it will be, but it isn't a confirmed 11 yet. Where is McAllister? Again, we'll wait for the confirmation of the 11 and we'll go from there. But if McAllister isn't playing, maybe Arne just wants a bit more legs in midfield tonight. Maybe he feels we could overrun Spurs through there with Szoboszlai and Jones. But we will we'll sort it all out as soon as we get the confirmation. I think they're going to be an hour before kickoff rather than the hour and 15 that we've become accustomed to from the Prem. Jimbo Jones, how are you, sir? Said, evening Craig lad, hope we smash it tonight. Been a bit down recently, my dad has stage 4 cancer and the football takes my mind off it. Yeah, well look, I get the football distraction, man. I get it. I'm really sorry to hear about your dad. My own father-in-law had cancer in 3 places at one point and it was touch and go for a long time. Thankfully he's still here with us and I wish the same for your family. I'm sorry to hear about your dad, my man, but I'm going to try my best, Jimbo, to put a smile in your face tonight, mate, and have a bit of fun. Because we all need it, right? We all need it. We shouldn't have to be finance experts. We shouldn't have to be worrying about the business sides of the club. Let's just enjoy the Reds. Hopefully putting a few goals past Spurs tonight and booking our place in the League Cup final. So how are we feeling ahead of this one? What are we thinking score-wise? I went ballsy in my preview. I went 4-1. And you know what? I'm sticking with it. I think we'll win. And I think we'll win comfortably. And I think we'll score a bag full of goals. But that's just thoughts, right? You got to go out there on the pitch and earn it. And Spurs are no mugs. We've seen that. But with their injuries and whatnot, you know, I think we can get it done. First goal could be big in the game, though. You know, 1-0 down from the first leg in a game where we didn't really play particularly well. Spurs got themselves a goal, won it late on. Now it's on us to turn it around. Right, let's go through some score predictions. Mo Salah's gone 4-0. Bradley's gone 3-1. Andy James 5-1. Craig, is there a possibility we draw Brest in the Champions League? Now, don't be making a tit out of yourself. Of course, there is. Yet we'll know a little bit more after the round of 16 playoff, which will determine then another draw, which will see us on one side. So yes, it'll either be PSG, Benfica, Brest, or Monaco. 4-0 is Toe's prediction. 6-0 tonight. Oh, I'm loving that. 3-1s, 3-0s. Yeah, I like the confidence. Most people feeling like we're going to get this one done tonight. IDK Flamingo said 2-1 and it goes to penalties. I still feel we win that, mate. I still feel we win that if that's the case. Especially if Kelleher's going to be in goal, you know. Penalty expert that he is. Doesn't lose penalty shootouts. Queeveen. Shane said Flowers of Manchester, RIP the 8 players and 15 non-players that lost their lives that day 67 years ago. Absolutely, mate. Every year I think of my Manchester United friends at this time. You know that our thoughts are always with you, Shane. There's a respect there in that rivalry between Liverpool and United. And again, our thoughts are with everybody tonight in the Flowers of Manchester on the anniversary of it. So again, thank you for dropping in, Shane. Right, so we're starting to see a few more people posting similar 11s and stuff. So we do think our predicted team is going to be on the money. But once we get that absolute confirmation, of course, we will let you know. Project Lunar, thank you, my man. Thank you. Such a small forwarded message, man, but it means a lot. Appreciate you. I love you guys to bits too. Thank you. I've been listening to Avicii Levels when I've been setting up for the stream, and it just gets you ready, doesn't it? It gets you ready. Barry said, Craig, playing on Thursday feels like the Europa, so Spurs should be used to this. Could be an advantage. Yeah, that's a fair point. I love the fact that we have an FA Cup game that isn't going to take too much focus from us. Not disrespecting Plymouth, more that I really don't care too much about the FA Cup. So my eyes are tonight, and then rest the guys up, and then it's Goodison Park next week for what could be a huge game in the season, and the last Merseyside derby as well that we're going to see at Goodison. Right, let me move this back over here. So, why is Kelleher, I think you meant to say, in goal? Who's your target for the summer? What positions are we looking? Love you, Craig. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being with us as well for 17 months as a member. So, look, this is Kelleher's tournament. Let's remember that. The last time he played Kelleher in the FA Cup instead of the League Cup. And I thought maybe we'd see the same tonight. But, look, it is what it is. I don't make the decisions around who Arne plays, but I'm just backing the boys to get the job done. And once we get absolute confirmation on the team, of course, then we can have a proper conversation around who's playing and who isn't. This is what we believe to be the team, but it should be confirmed any second now, by the way. Just want a nice, comfortable win today, said Ryan. League games, stressful enough for me. Hopefully a 3-0. Yeah, I'd love a nice, comfortable one as well, mate. But as long as we get to the final and we have a bit of fun, that'll do for me. So we do have confirmation now on the starting 11 and on the bench. So Alexis McAllister is on the bench tonight. Let me run through the bench because you can see the team on the screen there. So it's Yaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Tsimikas and Kwanzaa. No Alisson Becker. So maybe, I don't know, is Alisson ill? Something like that. Or has he just completely rested them up with a view to maybe playing him at the weekend against Plymouth? But no Alisson on the bench. But we do have Yaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. That is the bench options today and the starting 11 you can see there on your screen. Liz, how are you, my friend? Said, happy match day. I want to win today for my 57th birthday. Oh, Liz, happy birthday. I don't feel old anymore now, Liz, for a little minute anyway, you know. But happy birthday, Liz. Much love to you over in Florida. I'm gathering it's probably a lot sunnier over there than it is over here, but appreciate you, Liz, and happy birthday to you. Sweet. Good. So how we feel now about the team, that it's confirmed? I'm happy with it. You know, you initially think McAllister in there, but maybe the manager's just trying to rotate and rest up. Because Macca did look, I won't want to say tired, but, you know, you can see he's played a lot of footy. So maybe the manager just feels Curtis Jones' legs and energy there tonight will be a little bit better. But either way, it's a strong team. So it's Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Andy Robertson at left back, Conor Bradley at right back, centre back pairing of our captain Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate. Midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai. On the left hand side, Mr. Cody Gakpo. On the right hand side, Mohamed Salah. And through the centre, Darwin Núñez. Hopefully we get some Darwin moments tonight. Spurs team has been announced as well. It's Kinski, Gray, Danzo, Davies, Spence, Bentancur, Bissouma, Sarr, Kulishevsky, Richarlison and Son. That is the Spurs starting 11. Just quickly looking through the bench. Tell is on the bench tonight for Spurs, so we may see him. See what he's all about in the Premier League. Well, it isn't the Premier League, but in English football, I should say. Much love, Holly, to you as well. Extra time. No, I believe it goes straight to penalties, right? I believe it goes straight to penalties, but correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I believe it goes straight to penalties. Actually, and on that, what do you guys think about the idea of UEFA or FIFA removing extra time from competitions moving forward? It's something that's being discussed at the minute. I mentioned it earlier on this evening's video. Where's Macca? Well, I've already told you where he is. He's on the bench. You know, the effort it took you to write where's Macca, you could have just looked at the team. You could have just had a little search yourself. So there you go. He is there, which is good news. He's just on the bench tonight. So the manager obviously has rotated a little bit with a view to keeping everybody fresh. And that's been something that himself and Ruben Peters have been really good at, you know. We went through Liverpool's history record of injury this season, and it's certainly looking in good shape. Right now, Trent Alexander-Arnold only person out, and he's only out for a couple of days. So, yes, well done. What song is in your head? Avicii Levels. I've been playing it before I started to get me in a right state of mind, and it's a belter, isn't it? Keep forgetting how good Avicii was, how much his music will last the test of time. Like, it is really, really good. I watched that documentary on him actually last week as well on Netflix, which is brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are blessed with a beard or facial hair, unlike yours truly, why not check out the best in the business, the Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit from our sponsors Manscaped, where you can get yourself a very impressive 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout or scan the QR code in the corner. Right, I have a couple of super chats I missed, so let me get back up. Stevie boy, how are you, sir? Beat Everton next week and the league is done. I agree. Big game. And there should be plenty of reason for us to be up for that one, Stevie boy. Obviously, last season, they got the better of us at Goodison and I guess put the final nail in our league title ambitions. Let's be honest about that. It wasn't great. And this is the last one at Goodison as well. So we know they're going to be up for it. We know the crowd are going to be up for it. And I hope the players are up for it. Keep their heads and hopefully get the 3 points, because it's a big, big game. So I'm with you, my man, and I'm looking forward to that one next Wednesday. Corbin, how are you, dude? Said, hey, Craig, looking forward to the trophy lift now. Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. Do you know what? I was delighted last night, though. Not because I'm anti-Arsenal or anything like that. Just delighted with Newcastle getting through. You could see what it meant to everybody up there last night. 70 years since Newcastle have won a trophy in English football, a proper trophy in English football, and you can see what it meant to them. They came into that game last night, and you could just see they weren't not going to get through. They were determined, they were focused, and they played Arsenal off the park. Ryan said, to me, Craig, I'm convinced that removing extra time is the right thing. For me, it's so unnecessary when players have already played 90 penalties for me. Yeah, I think in the modern day, Ryan, right, where we've got so many more games now, we've a Champions League with extra league format games in it, and the games just come thick and fast. I think any opportunity where we can lessen the load on players is probably the right move forward. So yeah, as much as I'm somebody who doesn't like the rules of football being constantly messed around with, I can see the sense on this one. And it would increase the jeopardy as well and make the 90 minutes, I guess, more of a get it done right now kind of vibe than maybe dragging it out, because nobody knows what's going to happen in a penalty shootout. So yeah, it could be an interesting turn of events, all right, if indeed it is ratified and becomes the case. We've already got it, of course, in the Carabao Cup. Okay, so Ian Doyle of the Echo said, Alisson not involved tonight, no injury or fitness concerns, more like the regular rotation for the competition. Worth remembering, the Brazilian has only ever played in 2 League Cup ties for Liverpool, and it won't be there it won't be 3 this evening. So just confirmation, there's nothing to worry about with Alisson with regards to an illness or injury or anything. It's just a tactical decision from Arne. Can I give you an AFCON prediction? No. Quite simply, no. Don't know enough about it. African football to have any idea who to back or favour in that one. When I watch AFCONs, I just want to make sure that Mohamed Salah or any players that Liverpool have taken part don't pick up an injury and get home nice and healthy. Spurs will come into this game with the same attitude as Newcastle last night. We need to be careful, said Addy. Absolutely. Yeah, they will. They've got something to defend as well. You know, they've got a 1-goal lead after the first one, so they're going to come into this bouncing tonight, and hopefully we can take away their enthusiasm. If we can get ourselves an early goal, this could be fun. If Spurs were to score first, again, I think it could be fun. Is Ian Doyle trustworthy? Look, on something like this, about information around a player not being part of the squad, yes. You know, the journalists will get genuine bona fide information on the likes of this. So yes, it would be something that I think we can believe in. Who am I supporting in the AFCON? Nobody, man. I don't care about international football all that much, you know. I watch the World Cups, I watch the Euros. I probably watch bits and pieces of the AFCON, but I certainly wouldn't be cheering anybody on. Like you say, Mohamed Salah, but the shithouse in me wants him out early and home so he can play for Liverpool. I know, but I'm being honest about it. When I watch these guys, their international tournaments, you're happy for them if they do well and win, but you also kind of want the lads back and wrapped up in cotton wool and ready to go. Right, you know the score. We want to try and get ourselves up to 1,000 likes before kick-off. So if you can help us out, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do as well. As you can see now, less than 2,700 subscribers away from what would be a remarkable achievement to hit 300,000. We wouldn't be able to do it without your help. So thank you to everyone that's joined us on the journey so far. Lucas said, Craig, I think Chiesa needs 45 tonight. He needs game time. Certainly agree. Remember, there is a game coming up on Sunday that he may get the 90 in against Plymouth, but he's on the bench. Yeah, could be an option. Right. AFCON not for another 10 months. That's why I was really confused. I was like, why are we talking about the AFCON? How did we get here? Could there be extra time tonight? I believe it goes straight to penalties. You know, I'm open to being corrected on that, but my belief is if it's level, there's certainly no away goals. It would go to penalties, but again, I'm open to being corrected on that because rules have changed so much in recent years around competitions. You know, for instance, tonight we'll have the referee explaining again the decisions if there's any VAR decisions. So, you know, keep an eye out for that one again. Because it was so enjoyable in the first leg. Craig, you're my neighbour. Am I? Sweet. Hello, neighbour. I always wonder what my neighbours do think, actually. You know, I feel sorry sometimes with, you know, next door, lovely people, and you've got me in here screaming and shouting like a lunatic at the television over a game of football. But, yeah, my neighbours are sound, to be fair. I love the people in the estate I live in. They're all sound people who can help you out if they need to, and they're always there if you need that. And you know, what more can you ask for? Right, what have we got here? Right, we've got extra time tonight, if it goes there. We've just got that confirmed. There is extra time and penalties. So just to confirm, we've just double checked this. There is extra time if it's a draw after the 180 minutes. So yeah, there you go. Extra time possible tonight and a penalty shootout. So hopefully we can get it done inside the 90. But yes, just confirmation there that it does go to extra time and penalties. Craig, I'm your neighbour. I heard you last night popping one out at 3 a.m. No, I think you've got your timing wrong on that one, to be fair. 3 a.m. What was I doing? I think it was in the middle of watching an episode of Yellowstone at 3 a.m. I don't think to be knocking one out on that, to be fair now, but you know, maybe you've just got super sensitive hearing and it was another neighbour. Greetings from Sofia, Bulgaria. How are you, my man? Welcome in. Lovely to see you in. Thank you for joining us. Joseph Purvis said, am I the only one who wants penalties? Well, I don't know, mate, but I don't. I want a guarantee of us going through. I take a comfortable 3-0 in 90 minutes. Thank you very much. Melvin, how are you, bro? Said, what's up, mate? What's your prediction for the Reds? I'm going ballsy, Melvin. I'm going 4-1. I'm feeling optimistic. Yeah, I'm going 4-1 for the Reds tonight. 4-2 on aggregate. Book our place in the final, where I think we would face a very, very difficult opponent. Honestly, I think that if we get to the final, I think Newcastle's going to be a really, really, really tough game because it means so much to them to try and get that first trophy in 70 years. We know Eddie Howe's done a good job there. We know how difficult they can be when we played them up there as well recently this season. And that very late goal equaliser where unfortunately Kelleher made a mistake in that one. But yeah, I think it'll be a tricky final if we get there. Definitely not expecting it to be easy. But we've no right to be talking about finals yet, do we? We have a job to do tonight, and Spurs stand in the way. Spurs have a 1-goal lead after the first leg. Arne Slot, speaking about Anfield tonight, by the way, said, "We need Anfield to do what it does best. I'm reliably informed that the atmosphere can be even better on nights like this, so hopefully that will be the case." I love when the manager calls on Anfield to harness its energy and make it special. But remember, the players have to give the audience and the crowd something to work off as well. But yes, you know, it's weird. You're 1-0 down, going into a second leg, but it's Anfield. So you know anything's possible. And tonight, I'm really upbeat and optimistic about the chances. But, you know, got to earn it, right? Got to go up there and earn the win. Pasky said, "I expect a low block tonight from Spurs. I hope I'm wrong." I don't, again, touch wood because I don't want to jinx anything here, but I don't think Spurs can play with a low block properly. I just don't think they have it in their DNA to sit and play with a low block. Maybe they'll sit deep, try to counter, yeah, perhaps, but I think there's a mistake in this Spurs team as well, and I think we should just try to press high up if they are trying to play out from the back or anything, and I think we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Was there any De Jong news? There was a report. Let me get my notes for you. Because, look, I don't believe this. Let me say that first and foremost. But there was a report from... Where is it? Where's my notes here? Caught Offside, who said that Liverpool are interested in adding another Dutch midfielder to their ranks. They go on to speak about Frankie de Jong, saying Barcelona paid €75 million, but it'd be available for about €40 million. But the problem with him would be the wages, because he's on huge wages there at Barcelona, and I couldn't see it happening unless that wage was significantly lower. Is Tell on the bench? He is indeed, Lucas. Yep, he's on the Spurs bench. Let me run through that bench for you, mate. 1 second. The writing here is tiny, so I'm going to have to zoom in. It is Austin, Pedro Porro, Reguilon, Bergval, Ajayi, Casanova, Moore, and Tell. So yes, he is on the bench. Love the confidence. I can't see Spurs being super attacking tonight. Otherwise, we'll be another 6-3. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think. I'm not expecting it to be easy, but I just think we're going to do it. There are teams that we play against, and I always feel confident, rightly or wrongly. Bournemouth, as I said a few weeks ago, Bournemouth's one of those teams that I think over the years, they play to our strengths when we play them. And Spurs are another one. So I think we'll do it tonight. But we've got to earn the right to do it. Who's the ref? I believe it's Craig Pawson. I'm working from memory here, but I believe it's Craig Pawson who's the referee this evening. Actually, Mark sent this to me the other day, so let me scroll back and I'll be able to give you the officials. Mark kindly sent it on to me the other day. Where is it? Where's the one from Mark? I think it's Craig Pawson. Yeah, sorry, I don't have the notes to hand, but I'm sure it's Pawson. Would you rather win tonight or versus Everton? Why? Why don't both? Why do people come up with these mad hypotheticals? Would you rather have your left bollock taken off or your right one? How about I keep both of them? And how about in this scenario, we win both of them? So, why should I have these stupid little hypotheticals? Stop it now. Winning all of them. If Liverpool lose, who would you want to win the final? Newcastle, 100%. I have a real soft spot for Newcastle. I've often said, when you guys ask me if Liverpool didn't exist, who would you support? I've given you Newcastle as the answer. So yeah, I'd love them to do it. But if we're there, obviously, you know, I only want the Liverpool win. Was I a fan of the away goals back in the day? No. Away goals just makes me think of Diego Forlan, Atletico Madrid and heartache. So no, I wasn't. I was glad when we got rid of away goals, to be honest with you, because I was on the fence at the start about it, but as it's gone on, I absolutely think it's been the right decision to remove away goals. Right, Mark sent me on the officials. Thank you. So yeah, referee Craig Pawson. Referee assistant Simon Bennett and Dan Robathane. Fourth official Darren Bond. VAR Michael Salisbury. And assistant VAR James Mainwaring. And thank you, Mark, for sending that on to us. Craig McAllister on the bench is a huge miss. He's our best midfielder and our controller. Yes, but you've made potentially an answer there in your question or in your statement. Maybe Arne doesn't want control tonight. Maybe he wants legs and energy. And that's what I've been thinking about since I've seen the team selection. It's like he just wants that work rate and energy tonight. I'm not saying Maka doesn't have good work rate and energy, but as you've said, he's more guile. And I think maybe he just wants that endeavour, that work rate, that lung-busting runs of Szoboszlai and Jones to overwhelm Spurs midfield. So, you know, I trust the manager to know what he's doing. He certainly knows a lot more about football than I do. And there will be a reason for his team selection. So let's just hope he's got it right. Danny, how are you, bro? So Craig, I'm going with 5-win us. Come on, Liverpool. That would be great. It would, man. A 5-1 win would be great. But you know, I'll take any win that sees us through, Danny, to the final. But appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Who's on the bench? Somebody said no problemo. Bear with me 2 seconds. So the Liverpool bench tonight is Yaros, Endo, Lucho, Maka, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. Once again, the Liverpool bench is Yaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. And the 11, of course, you can see there on the screen. If you can't see it, the Liverpool 11 is Kelleher in goal, Robbo at left back, Bradley at right back, Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk are your centre backs. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. Up top, Mohamed Salah on the right, Darwin through the centre, and Mr. Cody Gakpo on the left. Ali isn't in the squad today. No illness, no injury, just a straight selection thing from Arne. So nothing to be concerned about in that regard. When do you expect Rio to get promoted to the first team? And where he should be sent on loan? I don't know. I don't know whether it'll be this summer where he'll be looked at in pre-season, or maybe Arne makes a decision on his future to include him in the first team or not, or whether he goes out on loan. You know, don't know the answer to that one, but I'm equally as interested in things like that as I am about trying to figure out the goalkeeping situation for next season. Who you got money on, Man City or Madrid? If both could be somehow knocked out, that would be amazing. Madrid, second leg being over at the Bernabeu, and Manchester City being kind of all over the place at the minute. You know, if Real Madrid can keep it reasonable at the Etihad, even lose by a goal at the Etihad, I think they'll turn them over. But if City somehow turn it on at the Etihad, get themselves 2-3 goals up, you never know. But as somebody who, you know, supports Liverpool in the competition, knowing that one of those two are getting knocked out, it's nice to sit back and watch that, knowing that our place in the last 16 is already assured. Kind of makes the whole hassle of finishing top worthwhile there. So yeah, imagine that as a playoff game to get into the round of 16. It's a tough one, but I guess that's what you get for finishing where they finished. Right, ladies and gents, we're at 869 likes already, which is amazing when we still have 37 minutes to go till kickoff. So Let's keep hitting that like button, and thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love you to do that as well, as we're chasing down 300,000. I'd love to get there really quickly, as soon as possible. It feels like I'm in touching distance of it, but yeah, it still feels so far away. So if you can help us out by subbing, please do. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. We wouldn't be here on a match day without them. And we continue our partnership right throughout the end of the campaign as well. And you can get yourself a very respectable 20% off and free shipping on anything at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20 at checkout, or by scanning the QR code. I agree with Núñez shining tonight. He won't score the whole 120 minutes, but will take us through on the last penalty. Let's go. Do you know, I was hoping he would get the run out through the middle tonight. If you watched my preview, you will have seen that I did have Darwin through the middle of my own one. So I'm excited to see how he gets on tonight. And I'm also really intrigued, actually, to see in the summer what type of centre forward Arne Slot brings to the club if Darwin moves on. Will we see a Sesko type? Will we see an Alexander Isak type? I don't know, but I'm excited because there's no hiding place this summer. The promises have been made. The journalists have done the typity typing about the transfers, so let's wait and see. Corbin said, one thing I will say is how good was Isak last night? Oh man, ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Like that strike that hit the post that then ricocheted out, and I can't remember who scored. Was it, what's his name? Anyway, doesn't matter. You know who I'm on about. The goal scorer. It was a great shot, left foot as well. Then he had another great goal that was ruled out correctly for a very close offside. But yeah, he was in great form, and he looks legit at the minute, doesn't he? Who was it that scored that goal last night for Newcastle, the first one? Who was it? Somebody in the chat will tell me this one. Murphy, was it? Jacob Murphy? Football and Cartoon Fanatic said, hi Craig, you're an inspiration to many people. Keep up the amazing work. Man, stuff like that is so amazing to hear. Thank you. I'm a normal dude. Like I keep saying, I you know, if somebody looks up to me, I appreciate it, but you know, I don't ever think of myself like that, man. I think of us all as just mates in here having a chat and having a laugh. But thank you, man. Appreciate you so much. The support the community gives me is unbelievable, and I wouldn't be here without them. Gyökeres would be fire. I mean, I can only repeat myself in that one to say, if you're even contemplating the idea of Gyökeres, just let it go, because it isn't going to happen. For various reasons, and one of them being he doesn't have a body of work at a high enough level to make it a move that would appeal. Because think about it. Yes, he's scoring a load of goals, but he's scoring a load of goals in a league where Darwin also scored a load of goals. Now, granted, he's done it for a longer time, but I don't know, that step up then from Portugal into the Premier League, I don't know if Gyökeres will be able for it or not. I guess we'll probably find out, because I think he'll end up in the Premier League, but it just won't be with Liverpool. Stevie Boy said, De Jong's story is making me laugh. The wages for a start, Liverpool wouldn't pay those. Same. And I said that, mate, when I did the video earlier on. Like, I don't believe that De Jong story for 1 second. For the very reasons that you've spoken about yourself, Stevie. Just the wages would be way, way too high. Will, hey Craig, if the rumours are true about summer signings, I can see us buying 1 Premier League player and 2 from overseas. No more than 120 million spent. 3-0 the Reds. So, I've seen some backtracking already on the next summer stuff a little bit, which I've spoken about today. Like, as an example, I'll just read you out one thing, because I want to be positive tonight. I don't want to go back into talking about the business side of football or anything, because it's been a tough month. But The Athletic did a piece, and in this one piece, you can see by the last sentence that the measuring of expectations has already begun. So this piece said, with revenues continue to increase and Liverpool pocketing a significant amount of prize money already in the Champions League, money will be available. And then you're thinking, go on. But here comes the caveat. Sustainability is key to owners Fenway Sports Group's model, so spending will remain sensible. Kind of feels a little bit different to the vibe from a few days ago where we were all promised, oh, you'll get the signings in the summer. Oh, we've got summer stuff lined up for you folks. And now all of a sudden it's sustainability. We've spent no damn money in a few years. There has to be cash there. So stop giving us the poor mouth nonsense and just put the pressure on them to get the bleeding job done. So yeah, that's enough about transfers and ownership tonight. Let's just have a bit of fun and enjoy ourselves. But I wanted to bring you that up as just a contrast there between the day after the window shut versus already the sustainability. They should go into green energy, FSG, because they fucking love sustainability, don't they? Maybe they should get Greta Thunberg in. You know, maybe Greta can make them happy. If we cash in on Núñez for the alleged 70 million, add another 20, you could realistically get Isak. So I have a question on that. Who was it that said that Liverpool received the offer? I feel like it was Sam Maguire or one of those accounts. Anfield Watch, was it? That said that Liverpool had received an offer of 70 or 75 million. And then that was denied because there was a piece in The Athletic that said that Liverpool received no offer, but there was an intermediary who felt out the possibility of us selling Darwin, but no signs of offers. And also, the Anfield edition thing, it felt like Fabrizio Romano was having a pop back last night because obviously Anfield edition put out the story to say, to the best of their understanding, Liverpool's contracts for Virgil and Mo have been done. It feels like there's been a little bit of pushback from some journos towards that as well. It was a ballsy claim, that one, to be honest with you. You really are putting your nuts on the line when you say something like that. And look, I've been there in the past. But do you know what's funny? I was reading some of the comments on the video yesterday and people were like, Craig, you said that Virgil and Mo were done. You said. No, I didn't. But you did. No, I didn't. I went out of my way to say, hey, look, this isn't my news. I can't stand over it. But this has been reported. It is mad. You said it, Craig. No, I didn't. Oh, I love this comment, by the way. I love this. Hang on. Morgan said, hey, Craig, Canadian here, so I'm not sure. And he actually wrote a boot. I love it, mate. He's not sure about different content formats. If extra time ends 1-0, does it go to penalties? Yes. There's no goal or away goals or anything. So if it's level on aggregate at the end of the 90 tonight, 180 overall, then yeah, it goes to extra time and then to penalties. So now you know what it's all about. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But you did it. You started it. Soul Killer. How are you, my man? Hey, Craig, which players do you see leaving our club this summer and who's coming in? Keep up the good work, man, and God bless you and your family. Thank you. Same to you and your family. Look, I've got no idea who's going to come in. I can see Costas moving on in the summer. I wonder if we'll see Gomez move on in search of more football. Kelleher will move on. Darwin will probably move on. Outside of that, I probably, I wouldn't expect any more unless we get some of the contract situation clarity where they don't renew. But players that maybe Liverpool will look to recoup a fee for this summer, there's always fringe players maybe like Tyler Morton that could move on. But I'm thinking Costas, Kelleher, maybe Joe Gomez, not because the club will want to sell Joe, but maybe if Joe wants more football. And Endo perhaps, if the right offer came in that worked for Endo and his family. Other than that, it might come down to what happens with the contracts. Do I know how long Trent is out of action? Yeah, just a few days, thankfully. He'll be back for the Merseyside derby against Everton next week. So that was great news to hear that it was just... there was nothing showed up on the scan, basically, which meant that, yes, he felt something, but they feel like it can be managed, and then he should be good to go next Wednesday. Why isn't Salah warming up? I don't know. You know, I'm focusing on you guys here. I haven't even paid much attention to the TV yet, so I don't know, but I'm sure Mo will be tickety-boo. Alex said it'll be over within 90 minutes thanks to the genius manager. Well, you bring in a bald guy and shit happens, you know? Bald is better. I've been saying it for years. We bring in bald and look at it. You know, you bring in an Anfield Agenda lookalike to Liverpool Football Club and, you know, success starts raining in. Coincidence? I think not. Ooh, got a few extra Anfield Agenda mugs today as well. Picked up another few mugs because I promised somebody I'd post them over to them. So Derek, if you're watching, those mugs are in the post, mate, for you and your good lady wife. Yeah. So looking to get those Where the Money John t-shirts sorted out soon as well. Is YouTube your job? It is now, mate. Yeah, it is. Certainly my job for the last 18 months or so, which has been amazing. It's taken me and Connor probably 5.5 years to get to a point where, yeah, it became a job, but it is now, and no better job in the world, to be honest. I love it. Stressful, man. Stressful. Being self-employed is stressful, but it's fun, you know, because you get to work as much as you want. And luckily for me, I'm fairly driven in that sense. I wouldn't let myself get lazy and stop working or anything. So yeah, but man, look, when I was growing up, this didn't exist. You know, you went into radio or TV or written journalism. You know, YouTube wasn't a thing. So I kind of stumbled into this when I was, I think, about 35. Connor, we did a podcast and Connor said, have you ever thought of going over to YouTube? And I just thought, I don't even watch YouTube, Connor. I'm a boomer. So then Connor said, let's try YouTube. And we gave it a bash. And here we are. Here we are all these years later. And heading for 300,000. It's incredible. Triple Z, Triple A said, I'm also self-employed and I agree, but I get lazy. I can't. So, like, let's say I'd say to myself, Craig, you're having a day off. You need a day off. So I'll be sitting on the sofa or I'll be pottering around the house somewhere and my brain will go, you don't need money, Craig, do you not? Don't need money. Don't need to make videos, Craig. Sure, you have it all, Craig. You don't need that, Craig. You just sit there and do nothing, Craig. Heaven forbid, Craig, you got up off your backside and made a video because, oh, that's hard work, Craig, is it? Hard work. There's men out there digging holes, Craig, but you can't sit in front of a camera and make a video. That's you, Craig. You lazy git. That's what my head does. So I end up jumping on and making a video just to shut my monologue up inside my head. How did you get your background? It was built from the ground up. Drawdy built it for us. It's an incredible thing to watch the development of a studio like the one that we have being built from the ground up on a green screen format. Like it's truly inspiring to somebody like me who can barely draw a square or a circle to see Connor or, you know, Drawdy get into that type of developing of a studio, man. It's impressive to sit back and watch. Kind of makes me realise how untalented I really am when you see people with actual talent going about their work. Paul Lorenzo, are you staying with us, Craig? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna see what the rest of the season feels like and go from there. I gather this is probably in relation to some murmurings that I'm considering selling. I'd be lying if I said I'm not weighing it up. But I'm not just weighing it up because I think I want to sell. It's intriguing to kind of gauge the interest and see, you know, what you've built and see what it could be if you did cash out. But hand on heart, Paul, I feel like I've unfinished business. So I want to stay, but I just don't want to be a drain on the fan base. Like I've said before, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or a negative influence or... So I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of the season and hopefully people stick with us and we'll see what happens. Craig is one of us. Well, look, man. Yeah, as I said, I love this. I love this. I love doing this. I love chatting with you. I love getting to know you all. I love sharing this lived experience with you all. But the last month, I haven't been me. I haven't. You know, you've watched, you've seen it. There's been a darker, more angry side to me come out over the last month that I haven't felt in a long time. So I need to get back to enjoying it, because I'm not doing anybody any favours if I'm not that person. So I need to just make sure I can focus on that, you know, and enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, you know, but I couldn't imagine my life without it, to be honest. I couldn't. I love doing this. It's somebody once said to me in the chat, and I think it's Billie Jean King's thing, you know, pressure is a privilege. And it is, and I'm privileged to be able to do this. Paul Lorenzo, thank you again, bro. Appreciate you. And thank you for being a member with us as well, mate, for 4 months. I told you guys before, we turned down an offer to buy the channel about 18 months ago. Somewhere between 18 months and 2 years ago. Somebody tried to buy the channel from us in what would have been more money than I'd ever seen in my silly little life, but not finished. Don't feel like there's work to be done, you know. We're not the most subscribed to Liverpool channel on YouTube yet. That's the goal. That's been the goal from day one, and let's hope we get there. But you know what? I'm excited by the future of the football club, you know. I have my thoughts on the owners. They're pretty clear for everybody. But I'm so invested in Arne Slot and his development of where we are, and picking up from the great work Jurgen did before him. It's been so intriguing to see Arne, you know, put a stamp on this Liverpool team and get us to where we are at the minute. And I just want so badly for this season to finish with the silverware that they all deserve. First goal tonight will be crucial, said Jacko. It'll get very tough if we have to come back from 2. It will, mate, yep. But you know what, Jacko? If anybody could do that, it's us at Anfield, right? But I get where you're coming from, man. First goal is important. And do you know what, actually? I watched a tiny bit of the Dunks video earlier on from Cop Talk, and he was speaking about some of the hate he got when he ran a website previously. And it was... oh, hell no, that sounds weird. I was going to say it was great to hear somebody else go through it, but I wouldn't wish that on anybody else. What I meant to say was, it was great to hear that I haven't been on my own in that kind of feeling like the walls are closing in and everybody has it in for you because you're being outspoken or being different. So I felt a sense of camaraderie or something with Dunk when I watched that earlier on, man. I felt, yeah, he's been there as well. He knows how I feel. I think removing extra time in Europe is good, said CJ. So, honestly, the show, Where's the Money John t-shirts, I can't wait to sell them just to boil piss, if nothing else. Imagine me walking around outside somewhere in the world and seeing somebody else walking around in a t-shirt that says, Where's the Money John? You have no idea the smile that would bring to my face, knowing that somebody somewhere in the world is walking around in a Where's the Money John t-shirt. Or a WTMJ mug. Where's the money, John? Andy James said, I watched this channel for you first and then the football. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I often wonder, you know, when I go off on mad tangents and stuff about food or holidays or family stories, or I often wonder, does that get in the way of the football with people, or does it annoy you? Because I know some people come in, they want football talk. Some people come in and they want a bit of fun. So I always try and strike that balance, because I love tangents, man. My mind wanders quite a bit. Craig, if the dark side come after you, you're doing something right. Yeah, but man, it's... I probably need to, you know what, the honest answer is I probably need to get my ass outside more as well. Because, you know, when you're stuck in this little bubble and every day you're just like work, video, work, read, learn, work. you kind of forget that there is a world outside, you know, with stuff going on. A Spurs versus Newcastle final would be historic, though. Both teams haven't won anything in decades. Yeah, it would. It would. Look, I said this earlier on. Seeing Newcastle get to the final was heartwarming, to be honest, watching it. Because I've never been to Newcastle, but I fucking love the Geordies. Just as people, like, absolute salt of the earth. So yeah, to see them make it through, and look, to see Arsenal humbled a little bit as well, wasn't too shabby. But it was it was impressive, man. The fans inside St James's Park last night were epic. You could hear it coming through on the TV. They were not going to lose that game. Paul said, "You're never a drain, Craig. You say it how it is." Well, I say it how I see it. You know, a lot of people disagree with me, my man, and that's okay. But, you know, I'll always give you my honest opinion on something. Do you know, that's why Arsenal fans have wound me up so much this season. Because I feel so disappointed. You know, Arsenal fans I used to get on great with, and I used to think, do you know what, these are good folks. But something's clicked in the last year where I don't recognise the type of stuff we're seeing from Arsenal fans. And I don't mean, they're not being negative towards me that I'm aware of, but I just mean there's some mad sense of entitlement or something going on that I've just found it quite amusing to watch from the outside. Like, going around acting like Real Madrid, but without the success. I mean, I know I'm not on my own here because other people see it, but it's weird. Like, I get you want your team to do well. We all do. And look, Arteta's done a decent job there moving them on. But I look at it and think, fact of the matter is, if this was Liverpool or Manchester United or Chelsea, Arteta be sacked at this point. If he had another season where he wins nothing, you know, when does the progression have to develop into silverware? You know, even a little cup isn't probably good enough for the investment that they've made into that squad. And hand on heart, I feel like if this was United or Liverpool or Chelsea, or he'd be gone. But instead, I don't know, it's weird. Somebody sent me an AI image of an artichoke with Arteta's face that said Arteta choke, and I nearly fell off the chair laughing last night. I think one of the guys in the Discord put it in, almost fell off my chair laughing at it. Arteta choke. Oh, so good. By the way, I really don't like him. And I'm going to tell you why, and it's the most pathetic, sad excuse. I don't like him. Not because I don't think he's a good coach. Not because I don't, I just can't listen to his voice. His voice makes me want to smack my head against the wall. And then I just see him in an Everton jersey. And then I add the voice to the Everton jersey. And it just all comes together. And I just don't like him. And I can't be on my own there, right? It just... Him and Pep Guardiola give me kind of this vibe of... When things are going well, they're charming and they're charismatic and they play to the camera and they say all the right things. But when a decision or something goes against them, you see the snideness kind of come to the fore a little bit and a different side come out. Caleb, much love from Vancouver, Canada. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Got to get my backside over to Canada again. We were going to go over there in September, but my wife put the kibosh on that. Decided we were going to Turkey in October instead. But yeah, got to get over to Canada soon. Ooh, the NFL are coming to Dublin in September. Steelers going to be playing the Packers, I believe, in Dublin. Be interested in that one. But you know what? I think I'm going to cave in and try and get that 10-year holiday visa because I really want to get over to America for a proper NFL experience in September maybe. So I might give in. If you don't know the story, I've basically been removed off the visa waiver program, which is the ESTA, because myself and Connor made a mistake on the forms for a Boston show. So we're booted out of that, which means for me to go to America now, I have to go fill out a load of paperwork, and I mean a load of paperwork, then go to the American embassy for an interview, and then get a 10-year holiday visa. But I want to get over. See Canelo and Saul Alvarez, Canelo and What a fight that's going to be coming up. Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Allegiant Stadium, September. Ooh. I can only imagine the ticket prices though. Oh, God, I'd love to go over to that. Do I like flying? I don't mind it, you know. I hate airports. Being on the plane part, I don't mind. But I get really stressed in airports. Really, really stressed. And it's definitely an Asperger's anxiety thing. I just don't cope well with airports because I find them incredibly inefficient for my time. And it frustrates me. Liz, yay, thank you. And Florida is definitely somewhere I want to bring the family next year, Liz, before Lucas gets too old and doesn't want to go over again. Do you visit Anfield matches at all? I haven't been in a few years. And I'm not going to go while FSG own the club. Not in its current guise. If they change the way they operate on transfers and stuff, maybe. But I just don't feel like... I don't feel a connection because of a lot of stuff behind the scenes and that. Not to the club or the city, to the owners. I just don't feel that connection. So I'm going to stay away until I feel more comfortable. The game starts in 10 minutes for those asking. So let's run through again one more time both sides. We'll start off with the Tottenham team. It's Kinski in goal. Then it's Gray, Danzo, Davies and Spence. Bentancur, Basuma, Sarr, Kulishevsky, Richarlison and Son. For Liverpool, it's Queeving Kelleher in goal. Conor Bradley at right back. Andy Robertson at left back. Centre back pairing of your captain Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. Dare I say it, the best centre back pairing in Europe, if not the world. In midfield then, it's Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. Mohamed Salah on the right, Cody Gakpo on the left. And through the centre, Mr. Darwin Núñez. Your Liverpool bench, Yaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. Once again, that's Yaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. No, Alisson Becker, he's not ill, he's not injured. It was just a selection decision from Arne. And as Ian Doyle said, he's only played in 2 League Cup games in recent years anyway during his time at Liverpool. So no real surprise that he's not there tonight. Caleb, thank you, mate. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Am I interested in the Premier League darts? I'll watch it, definitely, yes. I know it starts tonight. Belfast, isn't it, tonight? I think Connor's going, if I'm not mistaken. Connor, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Connor might be going to the Premier League in Dublin. But I'm not great around crowds like that. So I try to limit my events to stuff that I just can't stay away from, like as an example. So, yeah. Yeah, I've not done great since COVID with crowds and stuff. I've not really snapped out of that COVID mentality, you know, of the whole stay away from human beings. When you're already anxious like me and you don't like going outside, and then the whole world tells you that you're right. Don't go outside. Everybody's trying to kill you with this illness. Stay at home. And that plays into exactly what I'm like anyway. I still have struggled to come out of that. Right, so score predictions. Keep them coming in. Arne Slot looking good in his red top and gilet there tonight. Hello, Craig. What does subscribe do to you? I'm new to YouTube on my phone and I watch TikTok. It just adds another member to our family. It means you'll get notifications when we go live and stuff like that as well. Yeah. Just helps us out on our journey. I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers. And we're so close now. It's within touching distance. And yeah, hopefully we can get there soon. And if you can, you know, we'd love you to help us out. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. And of course, one more time before we get underway, a reminder. We are being brought to you tonight with thanks to our incredible partners, Manscaped. Check out the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra all-in-one men's grooming kit featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 with Manscaped skin-safe technology, the brightest ever LED spotlight, and a battery that, unlike me, lasts for an entire 90 minutes. You also get the Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxers. You can get 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout or scan the QR code. Excuse me. I'm getting nervous now. Kickoff's approaching. The final's in sight. And hopefully Anfield works its magic tonight and we get our place booked. Here she is. The real Angry Ginge. That's all I can think about when he's on. It's like, when I see him, it's like, he's not the real Angry Ginge. I'm married to the real Angry Ginge.
I can be proper angry.
I know. Oh, I know.
Tiny little body filled full of anger. Goodbye.
I'm embarrassed on your behalf, love. I'm embarrassed on your behalf. You do know you have clothes though, right? I keep telling you, you don't always have to wander in a titty slapping as you come through the door. Boop, 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 boop. Although I could match you in that regard. Do you need Manscaped? 20% off and free shipping, Sabrina, yeah. Love you. Mine are in your handbag, so. Right, ladies and gents, we are 5 minutes away from kickoff. What have I just heard? A normal, everyday interaction with me and my wife, mate. Yeah, that's you come into our house and that's all you're gonna hear is just stuff like that. We we just don't take ourselves very seriously. Right, Anfield looking absolutely packed and ready to go. Make sure I've got my clock and all ready to go. Oh, there's Brian. Imagine not being with Anfield Agenda here when Brian's in and he drops 50 gifted memberships. Absolute legend, Brian. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I know you're working from home today, and thank you for a call last night as well, mate. It really did help. I feel a lot more human today, or a lot more grounded. Here they are, the boys taken to the pitch in the home strip of red. I've got to be honest, even though there's been a great season, that home shirt has never grown on me. I hate that shirt so much. But the three stripes are back next season. Do you know what? I've noticed I'm kind of like Tiger Woods. What was that, Craig? Come again, Craig? I'm kind of like Tiger Woods. When shit gets serious, I wear red. The lucky red hoodie comes out. When it's time to concentrate, focus, get serious and get the job done, much like Tiger Woods, I go red. So yes, tonight I'm in the lucky red hoodie. So again, thank you to Brian and everybody else that's joining us. And again, so funny. You see Brian come in, gift the memberships, and then you see like 5 minutes of it. This person's been gifted one, this person's been gifted one, this person's been gifted one, and it goes on and on and on. And it's so lovely to see. So thank you, Brian. Much love. Appreciate you. And again, Liz, happy birthday. Liz is like the mammy of the channel. Appreciate you, Liz. And Lauren, if you're watching, thank you for all the pep talks as well this week. Lauren's kind of like the person that doesn't put up with my crap in the Discord. She calls me out. We butt heads on occasion, but it's all out of love. Still seeing the gifted memberships come in. Right. Handshakes are taking place. Little hug for Arne and Ange ahead of the game. So, as we know, it is 1-0 to Spurs after the first leg. If it is level after 90 minutes, we will go to extra time. And I mean level on aggregate. We will go to extra time if necessary. And of course, a place in the final against Newcastle is at stake. The beer is at the ready, said Duncan. Good man, get it into you. What's this? Hang on. So Eddie Hearn is now saying that Canelo versus Jake Paul is a done deal. What happened to Canelo Bud Crawford? Now it's Canelo versus... I mean, I'll still go to it if I can get tickets. I'll still go to it. I'll still go over to Vegas to see Canelo absolutely go through Jake Paul. I'd take that. Yeah, that'd do. Right, real quick, let's run through the teams again before we get underway. So, Spurs line up like this. Kinski, Gray, Danzo, Davies, Spence, Bentancur, Basuma, Sarr, Kulishevsky, Richarlison and Son, and Tell is on the bench tonight for them. For Liverpool, we start like this. It is Kelleher in goal, Bradley at right back, Robbo at left back, Canade and Virgil van Dijk are your centre backs. Midfield of Ryan Gravenberch, the best midfielder in Europe at the minute, Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, Darwin through the centre, Mohamed Salah on the right, and Cody Gakpo on the left. Your subs tonight for Liverpool: Jaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Pawson is your referee. Once again, we're being brought to you with thanks to our sponsors, Manscaped. A quick reminder, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code. Right, let's get going. A place at Anfield South awaits. Now, let's keep it positive. Let's keep it upbeat. If we're not 7-0 up after 15 minutes, let's not lose the mind. Calm down. Stay focused. It's a 90-minute game. And fingers crossed we get the job done. Sabrina said 100% we should get to see my fellow Ginge fight. Right. Spurs kicking off. Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end first half, as we like to do. Referee's just doing his final checks and we're about to get underway. We're off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Spurs do the decent thing and launch the ball long out left-hand side. I'm going to try and keep up with the commentary, by the way, to give people a chance who can't see the game to keep up with what's going on. And I'll sync up in a second. Liverpool have the ball, though, on the right-hand side. And Szoboszlai tries to move it forward for Salah, but they weren't on the same wavelength, and the ball goes out of play for a Spurs throw-in. When we get to 1 minute, I will sync up for everyone. Right, Liverpool have won it back already with Gravenberch. Out to Salah, ball back in field. Gravenberch's touch is a little bit heavy though, and the ball goes ahead of him. Spurs play it forward, where Van Dijk hooks the ball back over his shoulder into the Spurs half. Now Spurs have it with Sarr in the centre of the pitch. He's forced backwards by the press from Curtis Jones. Now it's with Archie Gray. And again, he's forced to go back to Kinski. Right, it is 1 minute. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Liverpool throw in on the left side. Robbo to take it. Canade into the right channel to Mohamed Salah. Salah having a run at Jed Spence and Son, who's there doubling up on him. Spence gets a foot in and puts it out for a throw into Liverpool by the corner flag on the far side of the pitch. Bradley. Ibu. Virgil. Go on, Robbo. Go on. No, can't keep it in. Overruns it. And it'll be a Spurs throw in on this near side. Clock heading towards 2 minutes. As many of you guys have said, the first goal tonight does feel really important in this one. Look at the desperation. Alan Shearer won 3 cups in 2 seasons with Celtic. Yes, but he's not at Celtic now, is he? Canade. Richarlison's gone down. Probably 1 peck too far there. He's gone down. Holding his face. Bit of beak damage. Oh, he's such a... Oh, fuck off. He lost his clucking mind. This stuff makes me laugh, man. As I said, imagine walking down the road with your missus and kids, and somebody bumps into you on the street, you gotta go down like that. State of it, like the bleeding state of it. Christian, how are you, my man? Said, let's go Liverpool. First time watching the match and the watch along at the same time. Well, I hope you enjoy it, my man, and welcome in. Oh, Richarlison's, he's just such a little... Anyway, we're back underway. He lives to fly another day. Canade. Kelleher. To Virgil. Back to Kelleher. Ibu. Pressure comes on him. He goes out to Bradley. Bradley now. There's a bit of space ahead of him. Runs into it. Lovely ball inside to Salah. Salah slips it down the line looking for Darwin. It's a little bit overhit though. And Kinski comes out and gathers it. Spence. Back to Gray. Again back to Kinski. He put his foot through it. Ball ricochets into midfield where Canade takes a very heavy touch. Go on, Jones. Go on. Get back in. Get back in. Gray plays a ball in field looking for Richarlison. Liverpool deal with that one. Szoboszlai to Gravenberch. Ball goes out. Liverpool throw in. Yalu said, who's your favourite Liverpool player? Of the current bunch, oh, good question. Who's my favourite of the current bunch? Probably Alisson. Alisson, Van Dijk, Salah. It used to be Bobby for me now, but obviously Bobby's moved on. I love Darwin as well, but I also have a bit of a love-hate relationship with some of the performances, but I'd say probably Alisson. Ball over the top looking for Darwin. Kinski comes out. Plays it forward, but it's only as far as Mohamed Salah. Now it's with Conor Bradley. Virgil. Out left to Cody Gakpo. He's brought down. Liverpool free kick. Wide left, kind of halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Ibu. Out right side to Mo. Lovely ball in from Mo. Darwin. Flick. Szoboszlai. Oh, blocked. Salah. Strike. Deflection. Oh, falls handy for the Spurs keeper. Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. Good bit of play there around the Spurs penalty area. Szoboszlai's initial shot is blocked. He then regathers the ball, plays it to Salah, and his shot is ricocheted through and it goes into Kinski's arms. Caden. Brazier, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate you. Robbo on the byline, pulls it back across. Couple of ricochets. Gakpo, ball through. Szoboszlai, he's barged into. Ref says, get up. Come on, the boys. Liverpool starting to up the intensity now a little bit. Arne's just having a look there. Darwin needs a bit of treatment. He's gone down holding his right leg. It's been a few stoppages early doors here. It's on ITV, Mason, if you're asking me, in the UK. It's on ITV and Sky Sports. In Ireland, it's on Sky Sports and Premier Sport. Darwin now getting a little bit of treatment for discomfort he's feeling in his quad on his right leg. Darwin back up to his feet. What was this one about? Oh yeah, Richarlison flew into him and kind of caught him at an awkward angle. He's still walking a little bit gingerly here, but hopefully he can walk this one off. They're looking... Yeah, he's going to be coming back on anyway here, Darwin. Hopefully he can run this off. Spurs back in possession now, inside their own half. Archie Gray. Again, Liverpool patient, awaiting on the halfway line to spring into action if Spurs go to try and play forward. Richarlison then spins Ibrahim Konate, but he was coming back from an offside position, so the referee blows his whistle. It'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Michael's watching it on the Gold Coast in Australia, 5:45 AM. Welcome in, my man. Right, folks, do keep hitting that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, welcome in. Thank you for being with us. As you can see, we are closing in on 300,000 subscribers. Every one of you that hits that button makes a huge difference to us. Virgil. Out to Salah, who brings it under control, drifts inside. Salah plays the ball out looking for Jones. He has it nicked off his foot. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. A ricochet nearly went in Darwin Núñez's direction there, but it goes out of play eventually on this near side, and it'll be a Spurs throw-in. Spurs looking... They nearly played themselves into trouble there. Approaching the 10-minute mark, it's still scoreless, but we've had a couple of stoppages in the game as well, so we've only seen about 7 minutes probably of actual play. Another Liverpool throw. Come on, the Reds. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, wanna be in that number. Come on, boys. Wakey, wakey. Loose ball played out there between two Liverpool players, and it goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Bradley back there, mopping this up. Goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher to Virgil. Virgil up the line to Andy Robertson. Robbo. Heavy touch, but it goes to Cody Gakpo. Lovely little Ryan Gravenberch-esque drop of the shoulder there from Cody. Come on, boys. That touch from Gakpo was just a little bit heavy and took it away. Jones to Robbo. Robbo back to Virgil. Curtis Jones now. Look at the space central. There you go. That's the one. Konate. Mo. Down the line to Bradley. Takes a touch. And it'll be a Liverpool corner. Well done, Connor. Right, Liverpool corner. T. Dean, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you, sir. Right, first corner of the game for Liverpool here. Chance to maybe work something from a set piece. Ooh, Salah's taking the corner. Interesting. Go short with it. Ball flicked in. Ooh, it's up in the air. No, ref. Don't you dare blow that whistle, you little gimp. That was one of them situations where two Spurs players bounced into each other and the ref still stops the game. Ball's up in the air. Kinski jumps into his own man, loses the ball, and then the ref stops the game. Oh, a bit of claret there, dripping down the forehead. He's got to go off, referee. Get him off the pitch. Can't be on there with the old blood. Salas was pointing it out as well. So, explain this to me, right? Why is he waving the team on to give him treatment on the damn pitch? Why isn't he telling them to walk off the side of the pitch and get treatment? This is horseshit. Referee allowing Spurs medical team to come on while there's a stop in play to treat the player rather than making him go off the pitch and treat him and with getting us back on their way. It's just playing into Spurs' hands. Stupid decision. Off topic, but have you seen that looks like Canelo is boxing Jake Paul? Yeah, I was seeing that earlier on. That would be, I mean, look, I'll be paying for it. In a good way, I mean. I'd love to go over to it if I could get a ticket. It's been very stop-start here at the end of the game. Or start of the game, sorry. 3 breaks in play already and we're only 14 minutes into it. The ref better get his finger out. Anyway, we'll eventually get back on the play. Jack said, how long without scoring before you get worried? 86 minutes. As long as they haven't scored. It's just been a weird start to the game. It's been very stop-start. It's been 3 breaks in play already. And now the ref stops the game back by giving the ball back to Spurs. I mean... Right, here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. Well done, Gravenberch. Soboslai tries playing it into Darwin. Second ball. Played it left side to Gakpo. Lets it go over his head. And just about keeps it in, but made a meal out of that. Gravenberch, he loses out, but wins it back very quickly. Yes, Ryan, well done. I missed this actually, sorry. Dean, you gifted 10 subs, mate. Apologies, I missed that one, bro. That's my bad. Dean Reynolds, thank you, Dean, for gifting 10 memberships, mate. My apologies for missing that one. Dean, top man. Right, free kick here to Spurs. Gravenberch just barges into the side of Richarlison and he goes to the ground. Spurs have a free kick. It's about 35 yards out. Pretty much dead centre. Son dinks it towards the back post. Ball comes off Connor Bradley and Spurs get a corner. Right, Son, in your own time there, fella. Come on. Right, corner coming in now from Spurs. Son swings it in. Headed away by Darwin inside our own 6-yard box. Bentancur has the second ball now for Spurs. Back with Spence. Come on, boys. They go quickly, Spurs over the top, but it's straight to Kelleher, who flings the ball out to Soboslai. Soboslai infield now to Ryan Gravenberch. Out right-hand side to Bradley. Canade, Virgil, Ibu, back out to Mo. Liverpool throw in. 18 minutes on the clock. Come on. Virgil, centre of the park. Out left side now to Robbo. Robbo tries to slip it inside the Gakpo. It's blocked and it goes out for a Liverpool throw in. Mo. Bradley. Free kick fell on him from Sarr. Free kick to Liverpool. In a good crossable position on the far side of the pitch. Kind of near enough the edge of the 18-yard box. So hopefully a good in-swing and delivery here. Right, here we go. Salah over it. I think Szoboszlai over it. Spurs holding the line about 2 yards inside their 18-yard box. Cross in. Doesn't beat the first man. Headed away by Jed Spence. And now it's all the way back with Creevy and Kelleher. Bradley as Liverpool centre-backs get back into position. Virgil. Goes long looking to go over Jed Spence's head. But it goes out off his head for a throw into Liverpool. 20 minutes on the clock almost. Still scoreless on the night. Spurs 1-0 up on aggregate. Canade to Virgil. Cody Gakpo. Gakpo back to Robbo. Liverpool again, just moving the ball around, trying to find space. Canade, Bradley, right hand side. Back to Virgil. He picks out Cody Gakpo. Gakpo cuts inside. Goes back to Curtis Jones. Move it out. That's it. Salah, Bradley. Quicker. There you go. Salah now, wide right. Back to Bradley. Cross in from Bradley, deep to the far post. Oh, well defended by Archie Gray. Takes it off the head of Cody Gakpo, I think it was, and it goes behind for Liverpool corner. Dean gifted another 10 memberships. Dean Reynolds, thank you so much, mate. Very, very kind of you. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you. And Brian, obviously, earlier as well. Right. It's going to be Dominic Szoboszlai to take this corner. Corner in. Again, it's not great. It's headed away by Richarlison on the edge of his own 6-yard box. Bradley. Grafenberg. Liverpool just playing around here while we wait for Canade to get back into position. Now it's Szoboszlai. Cuts in. Hit it. Oh, another shot blocked. Virgil. Grafenberg. Strike. Blocked again. Is there a team in the Premier League that has more shots blocked than us, lads? Worked a few good shooting positions there, but again, shots just blocked. Liverpool throw-in now. Near side. Come on. Canade. To Jones. Andy Robertson. Virgil. So 74% possession so far for Liverpool, but not really worked the keeper yet. Richarlison, he goes back to Archie Gray, who in turn goes back to his keeper. Well done. Szoboszlai stepping in to win the second ball. Well done. Jones has a little run, slips it in. Darwin, back. Look over your shoulder, man. You've got space. Szoboszlai. Where's the movement, boys? Come on. Spurs sitting with 4, 2 and a 4. And again, Liverpool looking to pick that lock and just a misplaced pass again. Robbo, his challenge, ball lands to a Spurs player. Spurs now moving out left hand side with Son. Spence cross in, Canade clears it. There's 3 of yous out there, lads. Surely he's win this ball back. No, Salah just gets a touch and puts it out for a Spurs corner. 3 Liverpool players, 1 Spurs player out on the far side of the pitch, and somehow we end up not just losing the little battle, but putting it out for a corner. The Spurs, just completely unnecessary. Son with the delivery. Header's flicked on. Spurs bring it back in. Liverpool have it now though. Salah to Darwin. Come on, boys. That's it, Darwin. That's the ball. Now move it left. Go on. Fucking why you letting it hit off you? Oh my god. Szoboszlai gets his body in the way of the ball rather than letting it run past his body. And now Spurs are on a counter. Oh, wake up, boys. Robbo, he clears it long. That was such a good counter-attacking opportunity. And Szoboszlai just turns his body into the ball. Just let it run across the front of you. Wakey, wakey, come on. Gravenberch, out to Salah. Here we go. Head up, head up. Oh, ball plays in, takes a ricochet and goes behind for a corner. Another good, promising attack wasted. If Spurs score, then it's game over. No, it isn't. Spurs score. How is that game over? If Spurs score, it just means we've 2 goals to find in the second half or whenever. So Salah plays it in, tries to pick out a Liverpool player, but it ricochets off a Spurs player, goes behind for another Liverpool corner. Had a couple of good chances there in the last minute or 2, but we just haven't found the right final pass. Corner goes short this time to Jones. Back edge of the ball. Why are we going backwards? Oh, fuck me. Second ball. Virgil, Salah. Again, they get a foot in. Gravenberch, Salah. Dummies it, but it goes straight to a Spurs player. Come on, wakey, wakey. Great challenge, Jones. Szoboszlai, back out left side. Everything's a little bit overhit at the minute. Jones, ball in. Gakpo, turns, shoots, it's blocked. Still Gakpo. Darwin, blocked. Oh, come on. Spurs now counter with Richarlison. Kulusevski. Spurs corner. Just not dropping for us yet. That, and of course we've loads of shots blocked, which somehow seems to be the way. Jacko said Spurs are just about holding on. Our goal is coming. I feel you're right, but we need to clear this corner first, Jacko. Kulusevski with the delivery. Cleared away to near post by Darwin. Do you know what? He's very good defending from corners, Darwin. He's very, very good aerially, helping us out. Come on, boys. Gray. Richarlison. Nice little flick inside from him. Pulled back. Yes, Ibu. Brilliant time challenge. Salah. Back in. To Bradley. To Mo. Who was that to? Who was that to, Mo? Van Dijk now. Out left side to Jones. Gravenberch. I don't even know who Mo was playing that to. He just passed it like he expected somebody to be there without looking up. Salah again. Back out to Bradley. Virgil. Robbo. Gakpo. Spinning yourself into these positions, mate. Come on. Darwin! Ooh. Oh. Gakpo gets a cross in. Darwin's about 8-9 yards out. Not much power on the cross, so he has to try and generate the power with the header. Gets a shot on target, but it's comfortable for the Spurs keeper. Come on, boys. Good shot. We're doing so well at winning back second balls today. You know, we're frustrated in attack, but midfield snapping in to win second balls has been brilliant today. Between Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Jolt. Oh! Galazzo! Oh, flags up. Fuck. Flags up. Slipped into Szoboszlai. He turns and buries it, but the flag's immediately up. Yeah, he's off. Fuck. He's off, but not by much. Not by much, but he is off. He's offside. Good, though. Good finish. Good finish. Again, though. Good. Better. Well, look, he was offside, but better play. Again, Spurs won it. Second ball, Jones there. Again, nipping in to win it back. Well done, Curtis. Plays it out to Robbo. Jones. Liverpool have had 7 shots in the game. 2 on target. Spurs 0 shots. 0 on target. 71% possession for Liverpool as well. Just need to put the ball in the back of the net and stay onside and we're good. Salah now. Back to Canade. Robbo. Virgil. Boys, a bit more tempo. Come on. Look, Gravenberch and Jones are both taking up good spots between the lines. Ball slipped in down the left now to Jones. Good challenge comes in on him. Corner to Liverpool. Basuma comes in, challenges Jones, puts it behind. It'll be a Liverpool corner on the near side. Szoboszlai. Robbo. Ball dinged far post. Salah. Oh, fuck off. What was that, Mo? What on earth was that? Ball's played deep to the far side. And I don't know if he's trying to shoot here. But the play is the side footed back across goal. He's definitely trying to fucking shoot. He's definitely trying to shoot. From an angle he's no right to be trying to shoot in. Lay that back across goal. Side footed back across and give somebody a chance to fight for it at the far post. That's greedy and poor from Mo. It was hard to control. He wasn't trying to control it though. That's the whole point. You can see from the angle of his foot and what he was trying to do. He'd no intention of trying to pass that. He was trying to lift that over the keeper. Which he was never going to be able to do. Ugh, unlucky. Come on, Darwin. Stand him up. Don't foul. Right. Darwin out by the corner flag. Somebody give him some support. Gravenberch. Jones. Again, ball pinged in at him. 100 miles an hour, lads. Second ball. Come on. Well done again. Come on. Salah outside of the foot. Yes! 1-0! Cody Gakpo, far post. Get in! Cody Gakpo! Woo! 1-0. Go on! Liverpool with the breakthrough. Salah plays it across. Darwin tries to spin and shoot. And eventually it comes across the far post to Cody Gakpo, who makes no mistake and sticks it in the back of the net. And we are level on aggregate. 1-0 up on the night. Your goal scorer, Mr. Cody Gakpo. Woo! Go on! And again, it comes from us winning the ball in midfield. Gravenberch plays it out to Mo. Mo plays a nice outside of the football, looking for Darwin. It spins all the way through, and there's Gakpo on the far side. All he can really do is steer it goalwards, keep it low, and he does, and he's passed the Spurs keeper into the back of the net. It is Liverpool 1, Spurs 0, 1-1 on aggregate. Come on! Yes, Cody. Come on. How far behind is Craig? I'm not at all behind, dickhead. I'm watching it live on TV with a YouTube delay. So, how about go fuck yourself? Woo! I told you, I'm not putting up with assholes anymore. I'm enjoying myself and I'm having fun. So, piss off. Whoop whoop. Oh, there's the relief. There's the relief. Come on. Did it touch Darwin? I don't know, to be honest. Like, it was Mo played outside of the football, kind of across the edge of the 6-yard box. Darwin tries to spin. I don't know if he gets a touch on it, to be honest with you. I don't know. But it finds its way through to Cody Gakpo and he buries it. And we're back level on aggregate. Here we go. Salah now slipping it in. By the way, if anybody is being in any way at all negative towards Darwin tonight, give your head a wobble. He's been brilliant. Here we go. Anfield's on its feet now. Let's go. Robbo. To Jonesy. Come on, the boys. Oh, ball's kept in. No, referee brings it back. There we go. That's taking a bit of pressure off. Do you know what we haven't had, though? A little dancing alien. You don't blame it on the sunshine. You don't blame it on the moonlight. You don't blame it on the good times. You blame it on the boogie. Go on, Newlawn. Salah, another ball in. Out comes Kinski. Grabs it this time. Does well, the Spurs keeper. Right, boys. Here we go. So when scoring first this season, Liverpool in 25 games have won 24 of them. So the omens are good. Salah, Szoboszlai, back to Gravenberch. Gakpo tries to dink it through. Back with Gakpo, Gravenberch. Come on, boys. There we go. The confidence is there. The zip is there. Let's go. Jones. Ibu. Ooh. Ball from 2 to Gakpo now. Far left, Cody Gakpo. Back to Robbo. Cross in. Headed away by Spurs again. 'Tis an onslaught, ladies and gentlemen. It's an onslaught. Go on, the Reds. Salah. Bradley can't quite keep it in and it goes behind for a Spurs goal kick. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 37, almost 38 minutes into the game. It is Liverpool 1, Spurs 0 on the night. 1-1 on aggregate. The goal coming from Cody Gakpo, I believe, with a Salah assist, but I'm not sure if there was another touch on the way through. And I tell you what, I've said it a few times tonight, but the battling qualities in the centre of that park from Szoboszlai, Jones and Gravenberch have been nothing short of sensational. Every time we lose the ball, they're swarming Spurs players and winning it back. Honestly, it's a pleasure to watch. It's just Spurs players aren't getting a second on the ball. Jones is there, Szoboszlai's there, Gravenberch's there, snapping at their heels, hunting in packs. It's great to see. Come on, the boys. Bradley, go on. Go on. Wins a cheeky little corner as well, Connor. Well played. Right. Gakpo on track, most goals in the Carabao Cup. And then you've backed that up with a question of the same thing. And I don't know. I'm embarrassed to say, Kevin, mate. I don't know. The tallies. Actually, he's given a goal kick in the end, has he? Sorry, I thought it was a corner. No, it is a corner. What do I know? What do I know? Nothing. Yes, I don't know, Kevin, but he's having a good vein of form anyway. Right, Szoboszlai, take the corner. Delivered in. Outswinger, Archie Gray clears it. Gravenberch's there for the second ball. Bradley now. Out to Curtis Jones. Jones pings one in deep. Out comes Spurs keeper, gets a punch on it. Ibu's there, second ball. Offside flag was up though. Linesman said one of the Liverpool players coming back from an offside position. Jack, thank you, man. Said seeing and listening to you happy makes me happy. I'm trying to just get back to being that me, mate, you know. Just enjoying my football again and not letting the business stuff or the FSG stuff wear me down, man. But thank you. Appreciate you, Jack. Shmungus said, only been here for a couple of months, but I'm loving it. Appreciate you, man. And welcome in. It's great to have you with us. Thank you for your support. 2 months as a member. Shmungus is among us. There you go. Ball into the right channel. Salah now. Go on, Mo. Get you up. Gravenberch, you don't take the ball off him. Who are you kidding? Go on, Ryan. Go on. Strike. Ricochet. Corner. Come on, the Reds. It's like a tidal wave now. It's just wave after wave after wave of Liverpool pressure. I smell... I don't know what else to say. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. You're right, though. I do smell quite a bit. Right. Another corner. Szoboszlai to take it. Ball in. It's deep. Salah. Look at that control. That's filthy. Jones. Back to Ryan. Szoboszlai. Still Szoboszlai. Oh, look at that. Tries a little step over ball to Mo, but it's intercepted. Now Richarlison's trying to fly down the left wing. Ball in field to Bentancur. Yeah. Oh, unlucky Robbo. Come on, get back, get back. Kulishevsky now. And look, there's the press again. Look, not letting any... Look at him. Go on. Look at that. Force them all the way back to Kinski. Good pressure, boys. Oh, Kulishevsky now. Block him. Strike. Over the bar. Did it take a touch? Referee says nah. Goal kick. Oh, no. Has he given the corner in the end? Did it take a touch? That didn't take a touch. United fan, but appreciate the good commentary. Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming in. No, it's a goal kick given in the end. It didn't. I was looking at the replay. It didn't take a touch. So, right decision. Right. Virgil, and again, thank you. Man, appreciate you. Oh, just a little bit ahead of Szoboszlai and lucky. Right, Robbo, you can let that one go. Step over it. There you go, Robbo. Goal kick. Well played, Andy Robertson. Arne, look at him. That's a special kind of polish on his head there tonight. I know that as a bald man. That's a big night polish. That's what's on Arne's head there. Going for that big night gloss. Bradley. You know, dare I say it, Arne may be using Manscaped's new dome shaver. I haven't used my one yet, but I can get 20% off and free shipping, don't you know? Canade. Bradley. to Gravenberch. Again, turns back inside because he doesn't lose the ball, Ryan, does he? It's not in his makeup. Virgil. Lads, I know it's 1-0, but we have absolutely bitch-slapped Spurs for 45 minutes. It's been one-way traffic. Cap Ruin said, first time being able to watch a match while listening to you. You're awesome, mate. Thank you. Look, I'm trying to just get back to being me. The me that I enjoy and hopefully other people enjoy. And it's easy when you're seeing footy like this in front of you. Everybody's putting in a shift out there tonight. Jones to Cody. Gets to the byline. Dinks on the crossbar post. Salah! Oh, unlucky Mo. Salah volleys it down into the ground. You know the one I'm on about. Down into the ground. Loops up. Kinski's backpedaling. And he gets a touch. Good save. Salah did the right thing there. Down into the ground. Back across the keeper. And the keeper clips the bar on the way through as well. Just about gets fingertips to it. Oh, unlucky. Absolutely right thing there from Mo. Richarlison's down now. I think one of his claws got a little knock or something. Are we about to see Tell? NZ Meta said, does this make you hopeful for at least a domestic treble? Best Liverpool side I've seen in years, bar none. Good time to be a Liverpool fan. Do you know what? I'm honestly trying not to think too far ahead about what's possible, you know. The league title I want sewn up, but after that, anything's a bonus. But you're right, it's been a great time to be a Liverpool fan as well. You're the breast streamer. I love it. I love that that's still carrying on from the last stream. Hopefully we have a final, not against Chelsea. Thank God, by the way, if we win this league, I'm kissing you. Love you, Craig, mate. Love you too. Thank you. So Matthias Tell on now for Spurs. 7 minutes added on. 7? Oh, flashbacks. 7 minutes added on at the end of the first half, and it will be a Liverpool corner, and then I'll get to those couple of super chats. Right, Soboslai in. Oh, cleared. Somebody in the chat said, where did the 7 minutes come from? There's 3 or 4 stoppages at the start of this first half. And there'll be another Liverpool corner here as Kinski comes out and just punches it behind for Liverpool corner. Tammy said, Craig, watching at work and my boss asked why you got to be swearing. I told him you're Irish, so no holds back on the F-bombs. Love you, mate. Yep. You've nailed it, Tammy. I mean, what you've said is right. I'm Irish. I'll lose my Irish card if every 6th or 7th word isn't swearing. You know, I'll be immediately deported. So, yeah. You know, but there we are. Thank you. I don't even know what I'm doing at half the time, to be honest. It's just me. I think, no, it's not. It's just Irish people, in fairness. We love a good swear word. Jones. Spurs have cleared this corner, but Liverpool just trying to be safe in possession here and take no chances. Kelleher. He goes out to Gravenberch. Centre backs are coming back now. Virgil just wants them to slow things down while he gets back into position. Schmungus said, it's been brilliant football from everyone. It's like art. Can't make fans like ours anywhere else. You'll never walk alone. It's been a great first half to watch. It really has. You know, opening 10 minutes was a little bit stop-start in nature. Oh, Virgil, what are you doing to me? Come on, boys, get back. Wakey, wakey, Virgil. That was 2 lackadaisical. Yeah, the opening 10 was a little bit cagey, stop-start, but when the tempo's been upped, it's been all Liverpool. That's offside, surely. Kelleher comes out and grabs it anyway. Well done, Queeveen. Right, we've almost had 3 minutes of the 7 added on, and it is Liverpool leading by a goal to nil. Cody Gakpo with the goal. 7 minutes. Wait, 7 is our lucky number. It is. We wrestled it back. The 7-2 against Villa obviously meant I used to hate that number, but then we whooped United by 7-0, and we took control of that number again. Right, 3 minutes gone of the 7. Virgil to Jones. It's all been one-way traffic so far. Bradley, lovely little football, boys. Lovely. That's where all them rondos and training come in. Robbo now has a bit of space. I love that people have said in the chat as well today that we're seeing the old Andy Robertson back. The last couple of weeks he's been far more like himself. Jones. Gakpo. Gravenberch. Out to Bradley. Bradley whips in a ball. Unlucky. Corner. Jones just got taken off him. It's another Liverpool corner now on the far side. Good football. Gravenberch out to Bradley. Bradley pings one into the penalty spot. Jones tries to get there, but Shed Spence gets there ahead of him, puts it behind for another Liverpool corner. Me and Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Right, come on. Szoboszlai with the outswinger. All the way over everybody's head. Through to Curtis Jones. Gravenberch. It's a bit of a weird corner, that one. Bradley. Tries to ping a diag towards the right-hand side. Overhits it and it goes behind for Spurs goal kick. Right. It'll do, right? It'll do so far. Wasn't a great corner, that one, from Szoboszlai. Just kind of plays it over everyone's head, far side of the box. We need a set piece, coach. I'll do the job if you want. I don't know what I'll be doing, like, but I'll give it a bash. Why are you going backwards there, Dom? Wakey, wakey. Gooshigi, come on. Can I just say again how goddamn good our midfield has been today? Just energy and legs everywhere. Kelleher. Canade, back to Kelleher. We've had 6 minutes now of the 7. Kelleher goes long. Liverpool player was coming back from an offside position, so the linesman puts the flag up. And it'll be a Spurs free kick. Who's calling Dom awful on the ball? I've no idea who you're having a go at there. Certainly don't feel I've called Dom awful on the ball today, but I don't know. Again, it's difficult for me to gauge what's going on in the chat when I'm only picking up bits and pieces. I think all I've done today is praise the midfield, to be honest with you, so I don't know if it's aimed at me or not. Good man. Gravenberch to Bradley. Last bit of action here at the end of the first half. Get a quick cross in, boys, before the ref blows up. Bradley. We get a corner, but the ref blows up for half-time. And at half-time, Liverpool lead by 1-0. That goal via the boot of Cody Gakpo. And it is level on aggregate with 45 minutes to come. Is Anfield heading down to Wembley? I think so. Right, deep breath. I feel like that was 100 miles an hour there. Sorry, I'm trying to play catch up here with a couple of comments. Cool. So Salah did get the assist, by the way. Sorry, I was just checking through some notes there. Right, what are we saying after the first half, ladies and gents? I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy watching that. It was, yeah, good. Hopefully now we can blow them away second half. And don't forget, some good options on the bench today for Arne as well. But I have to say, there's not really much to be critical of from that first half. Some, misplaced passes, heavy touches, but ultimately it's been a very good performance. Someone said Jones off. Are you mad? Are you mad? Jones off. Jones has been brilliant. Lads, grow up. Fuck off, honestly. No, I'm not having it. Anybody going in on Curtis Jones needs to just go away. He's been brilliant today, as has Gakpo, as has the rest of the midfield, Szoboszlai. Get over it. Jones has been really good. He's playing his ass off, covering every inch of grass out there. That's weird. That's agenda stuff. Jones hasn't been bad at all. I'm sorry, disagreeing massively on that. That's just an I don't like Curtis Jones agenda. I'm sorry, I'm not having that. I'm not having it. And I'm somebody who gives Jones a load of grief. People saying he's done nothing. That's horseshit. Sorry, that's horseshit. Jones has been all over the place. And I mean that in a good way. As has Dominic Szoboszlai, as has Ryan Gravenberch. I remember when you said Jones had to go. Yeah. Are we not allowed to change our mind, asshole? No? This is what gets me about you gobshites. You're just waiting around for somebody to change their mind so you can go, oh, you said Jones had to go. Would it be worse if I was just having a go at him all the time for no reason? I'm not letting you get me down today. Fuck off. Jones has been good and I'm not having it. Sorry. Everybody's been good out there. That's absolute nonsense. And why wouldn't I admit Jones has got better when he's gotten better? Doesn't mean I'm not going to be calling him out for poor performances in the future. But today, he's been brilliant. As has everybody in that midfield. That midfield has absolutely ran over Spurs midfield and dominated them. Dominated them. So I'm going to say this once so I don't get into an argument with people in the chat. I don't care whether you agree with me or not. Let me just put that out there to everyone negging on me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to be me and I'm going to say what I feel. If you don't like me or think I'm negative, absolutely no problem. Toddle off. But I'm back, baby, and I'm being me. And how am I getting in grief for defending a player here, by the way? How am I getting in grief for defending a player? Think about this. I'm getting grief off some people I've never fucking heard of over defending a Liverpool player that others want to just run roughshod over and say he's been crap. Cool. Cool. That's just, I don't know. I think my take is midfield's been great. And I think they've covered every blade of grass out there. And I think Jones and Szoboszlai and Gravenberch have been nothing short of brilliant. I think Darwin's put in an incredible shift. I think Salah has had a couple of bad touches, but certainly been involved a good bit. Gakpo, again, doing what he does best. Look, I'm a happy camper, so I don't know everybody else is... Right, I'm going to do the mods jobs for them. So let me just get rid of every single one of these gobshites that I've never seen before and will never see again, and only come in to piss on people and try and cause a row. So I'm just going to remove every single goddamn one of you. Sorry, I'm just going to go through and do my job here. Because I tell you what, I don't know where it's crept in from over the last month or two, but I don't know who the hell these people are, because I've never seen them before. And then they come in slating Liverpool players left, right and centre. And people are like, stop biting on it. No! Stop being arseholes. This isn't my community, by the way, because I don't know these people. Never seen them before. And they're in negging all over everyone. Nah, sorry. Wrong. Been brilliant in that first half. Every single Liverpool player out there has been top notch. So how about saying, wow, what a good first 45 minutes. We're back level. Come on now. Come on now. You know deep down you're loving it. Because I tell you what, Arsenal didn't do it last night. So I'm loving this. I think this is one of the better performances we've had in a while. So I'm sitting here a very proud, pleased Liverpool fan at the minute. Let's look at some of the underlying numbers from the game. Sorry, I'm laughing at some of the good comments. Apologies. Right, anyway. Craig, Lee Gunner said last night about you selling up. Is it true? Unsure. I said this at the start of the stream. I plan to try and stay, but I have to keep enjoying it. And tonight I'm really enjoying it. So, you know, I want to just try and keep upbeat and positive and remove all of these weirdos coming in just trying to neg on Liverpool players. So, yeah. By the way, if you're saying to me stop biting on negative comments, how about I just don't put up with them? You know, why is it always on us to take the moral high ground? No, I'm going to whip out my big mallet and just all these little games back to gimp them. And don't tell me you're not on the end of it. You're not in my shoes. You don't have to put up with this shit every day from people who you don't know. So rather than telling me, how about you stand up and you say we don't want you in our community. We don't want you arseholes in here, and remove them. Because they're not our people. They're not. They're just coming in to be negative about Liverpool players, to try and cause crap, and we shouldn't put up with it. So rather than telling me to always take the high ground, just get rid of them, because they're only winding everybody up. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the numbers from the first half. Liverpool absolutely dominating with 73% possession to 27. 11 shots in the first half from the Reds, with 4 on target, 1 from Spurs with 0 on target. Dangerous attacks, again, it's very one-sided, Liverpool's favour. 44 to 9 from Spurs. Corners, 9 first half corners from Liverpool, 3 from Spurs. 12 corners in the first half of football is mad. That's a lot of corners in the first half of football. Sorry, I'm just removing the arseholes. I love knowing I love knowing that their day consists of, I'm going to come in and try and get attention from somebody I don't know from being negative about it. Fuck you. That's my answer. You just want a community of it? No, I don't. I want people who have courtesy, kindness, decency. Is that too much to ask in this day and age? You know, my community is full of good people. Not people that agree with me all the time, but good human beings. Not like the assholes that are trying to find their way in and try to get some attention. So no, I'm never giving up. I'm going to bitch slap every single one of you out of my chat, show after show, day after motherfucking day, with a smile on my face. And you're going to keep coming back because you want the attention. Right. 7 really is our lucky number. Sorry, I'm trying to go through some super chats I missed at the end of the first half. Elmer said, do a poll if Jones was bad as we all think. Nope. Next one. Football and cartoon fanatic. You're right, Craig. Midfield has been brilliant. Ignore the haters. Thank you. Stargirl said, Bradley is doing well. He's a brilliant tackler. Thanks to you. Oscar's World has reached its first 1k subs. That's awesome, Oscar. Keep going, my man. Proud of you. Proud of you, mate. Keep going. Craig got a new Labrador puppy joining the family soon. Thoughts on Liverpool names? My wife isn't against Lucho or Kenny. Ooh, Lucho's a belter name, isn't it? So yeah, we've always kind of kept Liverpool-centric names as well. So we've got Harvey at the minute. We had a Gizmo before. We also had a Rafa in the past. So yeah, I'd say Lucho's a good name, but you know, got to get the family on side with it. But Lab Man, love it. Great dogs. Great dogs. Like, do you know what? I'd be lost without my dog. Honestly, my dog's amazing. I love him. Hey there, I agree. F them all, said Mohammed John Soliev. Thank you, bro. It's a weird one, right? Because we've played brilliant. We're 1-0 up. And somehow, rather than these people coming in to go, wow, wasn't that a good half of football? They're in hating. They were hating about Darwin. They were hating about Szoboszlai. They're hating about Jones. And it's just tiring, and I don't want to look at it. Because it's just negative. If you haven't looked at that first half and thought, wow, I don't know what to say, because it's been a very, very, very impressive first 45. What a first half. Great footings to build a wall of success. Loving it and loving your comments as always. Thank you, bro. Appreciate your support. 70VZE said, I think it finishes 4-0 up the Reds. Yeah, it's hard to see it going anyway other than our way at the minute, to be fair. But second half still to go. But I tell you what, if it's in any way as dominant as that first 45 minutes was, I think we're headed for the final. But you know, it is important to remind ourselves level as we sit here now over the course of the two legs. But certainly feels like the momentum's in our favour. Just look at the stats. I have, Thomas, and they're very, very impressive. It's you know what, I've even thought Darwin's put in a great shift there tonight. Both defensively and in attack. He's running the hard yards. It's good. It's enjoyable. Now, here's one for you. If you were to look to the bench now, if you're Arne, what would you be thinking? I mean, I'll give you a quick reminder of what we have on the bench today. Don't need to go through the goalkeeper situation. So, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. They're the options. So again, on the bench, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota and Costas and Kwanzaa. Let's be honest, we wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of Federico, right? And I've seen a couple of shouts in the chat as well from Maka. I think with Maka, he's just trying to ease the workload. Because let's say, right, we get through this game and he doesn't have to call on McAllister. Then you've got a fully rested and fresh Alexis McAllister for the Merseyside derby, which feels like a game we're going to need that control in from him. So I think, I'm guessing, of course, because I'm not in Arne's head, but I'm guessing this is the thought process. And again, I'm just really happy right now with that performance. Because we've had, how many first halves have we had this season where we've kind of felt like we haven't got going, or, you know, nothing's really happening. And there, look at the stats, as somebody said in the chat, absolute domination. Robin Hulbert said, love your watch-alongs. Thank you. I'm just want to make sure I'm saying your name properly. Sorry. Ruben M. Hulbert. Excuse me, Ruben. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Brap Attack said, F 'em, Craig. Keyboard warriors acting all tough. Chatting from their mum's basement. Then look, the reason I'm being so angry towards them is I don't believe they're Liverpool fans, to be honest with you. And that's the issue here, is not one part of me believes that they're actual Liverpool fans giving honest opinions. Now, on the Jones thing, I'm absolutely open to the fact that some people sincerely may feel they don't see Jones' situation the same way as I do. And that's sound. But, you know, just look through the chat yourself in any 45 minutes and you'll see the same characters. And I don't recognise the names. And I've gotten quite good at getting to know everybody over the years. But the people who are being negative, I've never seen them before. Anfield will erupt if Chiesa comes on and scores. Hope we don't see any changes, said Michael, for the start of the half. Ian Briggs said, come on, Plymouth. Come on now. Come on, Eno. Come on. Attacking the Cup second half. Come on, you boys in red, said Colin Bracken. They don't need rest. FA Cup next game. The reason I was saying about the rest was, it's not many chances during the season where you get it. We're playing twice a week most weeks. So if you can give Maka a rest here and give him, you know, a week, or certainly he's already given them somewhat of a rest, but even if he does come on for some of the game, it's about managing the load, and we don't want to see what we had last season, which was a fall off. The Athletic wrote a really good piece actually about, from this point on last season, how the wheels just fell off for us. And I guess it's Arne just trying to make sure we don't see a repeat of that. And I think he's been very good, himself and Ruben Peters, at managing the workload on the players so far. Right now we've got, a fully fit squad. Trent is out for a few days, but apart from that, we're in the healthiest position we've been in at this stage of a season for as long as I can remember. Right, about to get underway, second half. Liverpool attacking the Kop end. Just a reminder, we are being brought to you thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code. Right, we're underway, second half. Ball goes back to Kelleher, who of course does a decent thing and launches it out left side. The Reds attacking the Kop end. A place and Wembley awaits. Let's see what happens. No changes made from Arne anyway at half time. And if you can help us out by hitting that subscribe button, folks, please do. Darwin, edge of the box. Plays it out to Salah. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, unlucky, Mo. Unlucky. Look at him, he's playing with a smile on his face. He knows the goal's coming, Mo. He knows it's coming. Right, corner. Start of the second half. Gakpo does well. Plays it to Darwin. Darwin then plays it out to Mo. He cuts inside into his left foot. Gets a strike away, takes a deflection and goes behind for a corner to start the second half. Right, Robbo gives the signal. Again, it's a poor corner. I think it's another corner though. Yeah, it is. It's played towards the near post. It wasn't a great delivery. But luckily for us, it came off a Spurs player again and went behind. So it'll be another Liverpool corner. Right, Robbo again delivers it in. Flicked on. Oh, how did that not go in? It was a header from Szoboszlai. And then there was a Liverpool player right in front of the keeper. And it somehow comes back out. I don't know how that isn't 2-1. Unlucky. Liverpool still in possession though. Gakpo cuts inside. Strike. It's blocked again by a Spurs player. Gakpo has it again though on the far side. Come on, Cody. Szoboszlai. Back to Conor Bradley. Liverpool being safe here. And going all the way back to Kelleher. I love this part of Arne's game, by the way. Always safety first when we don't have enough bodies back. Keep possession. Let the defenders get back in place and then reset and go again. Heavy touch from Mo there. Ball ricochets through into midfield. And there's Liverpool winning it back again. Spurs have it now with Spence. To tell. He cuts back inside. Szoboszlai drags him down though. Referee says play on. And then comes back, gives a free kick. Spurs free kick inside the Liverpool half. YouTube crash. YouTube chat crashes again. This happened way too often. I need to have a look at this. Sorry, I'm just reopening up the chat. Right, we're back on the way. Basuma. Ooh, good bit of defending from Virgil. Basuma tries to slip a ball through to Kulusevski. Virgil sticks a leg out, gets a block in. And it goes out then for a Spurs throw-in on the far side. Sorry, I haven't synced up yet. My apologies. I'll sync up at 49 minutes. Well done, Ryan Gravenberg. Salah. Touch. Oh, unlucky. Oh, that's a penalty all day, every day, and twice on a Sunday. Penalty. 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 Kinski brings down Darwin. Mo plays the ball inside. Darwin runs across, and he gets brought down by the keeper. Let's have a look just to make sure, and then I'll sync up after that. Salah plays it in. Yeah, that's a penalty. All day, every day. Craig Pawson points to the spot. Darwin gets there and then gets cleaned out by the keeper afterwards. Right, we're going to sync up now, by the way. So we're coming up to 49:30, so bear with me. So it is now 49 and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 and 40. Right, Mohamed Salah to take the penalty. Cody Gakpo stood over the spot to protect it. Now hands the ball to Mohamed Salah. Last penalty, Mo went low into air bottom right hand corner, keeper's bottom left. Let's see what he does this time. Salah, cop end, penalty Liverpool. Kinski trying to do the delay tactics here, walking across his goal side to side, trying to slow Mo down. Rattles the crossbar. Mo takes a couple of deep breaths. Kinski moving side to side in his goal. Mo starts his run up. Salah, goal, top corner. What a penalty. Mohamed, take a bow, son. Mo Salah, 2-0 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. Mohamed Salah, what a ballsy penalty. Lifts the ball into the roof of the net. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Mohamed Salah on the score sheet yet again. Liverpool 2, Spurs 0 on the night. Liverpool 2, Spurs 1 on aggregate. The Reds take the lead in the tie. Mohamed Salah from the penalty spot. You know the rest. Molazzo, ladies and gentlemen. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 la. The penalty taking king, don't you know? Look at that penalty. Look at it. Oh. That was... His last two penalties have been absolutely sensational. Brilliant, Mo. Brilliant stuff. His last two pens have been just damn good. Right, now Spurs are going to come at us. And hopefully, it opens up a bit of space for us. Soboslai, Kanade. Where are you going, Ibu? That's it, clear it. Darwin now. Go on, Darwin. Out to Mo. Go on, boys. Look at the red arrows. Look at them darting forward. Ball in. Oh, it's cleared. Come on. Come on, boys. "26th in all competitions now, I believe that is for Mohamed Salah. And for Cody Gakpo, by the way, his goal was 7 goals in 7 now at Anfield for Cody Gakpo. So there you go. The Reds take the lead in the tie overall. Kanade, Bradley, lovely bit of skill, Connor. Ball in, Soboslai, Gravenberch. Come on, boys. Snap it into challenges in the middle of the park. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Look at that. Salah, look at that ball to Robbo. Robbo losing the run of himself there. Getting a bit too much adrenaline. The ball goes out. It looks like the vibes are good out there on the pitch, folks. It's red panty night tonight. It's red panty night. Right. Gravenberch. Virgil. Robbo. He's a centre half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball. Come as you like. Who is he? He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Spurs now on the attack. Tell has a little pop, takes a ricochet, goes side netting, corner Spurs. Where's Newlawn? I played him for the first goal, and for the second one, he does pop up when I press the goal button. But it's tough because I've got to try and talk, press buttons, keep an eye on the game. So yeah, sorry, apologies. If we score another one, I promise I'll bring him out. Right, anyway, corner Spurs, Kulishevsky to take it. Whips it in, headed away by Darwin again. That must be at least the third headed clearance from Darwin today. At least. Spence, heavy touch. And there's Ryan Gravenberch to make sure that he's punished for it. And now it's Salah, wide right. You forgot the ball, Mo. Right, boys, come on. Don't let the intensity drop. Keep going. Well done, Andy Robertson. Bergvall and Pedro Porro about to come on for Spurs. Oh, Andy Robertson. Oh, Andy Robertson. Oh, yes. Come on, the boys. I feel like a Spurs push to get this equaliser, we're going to pick them off. We're never gonna stop. Yeah, that's funny. You hear Arsenal singing LA, 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 but you know there's one particular line that they just can't sing because they haven't conquered fucking anything, to be honest with you. Baron, sorry man, I missed this in all the hysteria of me trying to sing. Appreciate you, bro. So big up to you, mate. How are you feeling? A lot better about life now that the Reds are in the lead, my friend. A lot better, and thank you. Apologies I delayed spotting your comment, mate. My apologies. Mohammed said, so happy that Arsenal got a humbling yesterday. Yes, a humbling. You're being nice about it. A whooping is what I would have said, bro. But yes, you are spot on. Newcastle deserved that yesterday. They were by far the better side. Right, Spurs now. As they have to make something happen. They play the ball into the right channel. Spence. Liverpool have bodies back. Look at that. There's Darwin back again helping out. Spurs put in a cross. Bradley clears it to Robbo. Robbo then clears it upfield, but it'll be coming straight back at us. Spurs have it now on the far side with Porro. The psychology of football matches always fascinates me. Spurs do nothing, and then we go ahead on aggregate, and all of a sudden the desperation and the momentum shifts, and now Spurs are pushing up the pitch a little bit, and we've dropped a tiny bit deeper. No, Jason, Mo's contract has not been extended, mate. Not yet. Not that we know of. Son. Ball slipped in. There was a report from, I think it was Anfield Edition, who said they believe it was done, but we cannot say that that is the case because we don't know yet. So are we impressed with Darwin's work rate today? Because I am. Absolutely. I think Darwin's put himself around everywhere today. Obviously won the penalty for us as well, which Mohamed Salah emphatically dispatched into the top corner. Oh, yes, yes. There's a double win in this for me, by the way. So if Liverpool do see this out and win, the Aston Villa game will be moved to 7:30, 19th of February on the Wednesday. So it won't be that 12:30 kickoff. So yes, if Liverpool win this tonight, then that means we'll be playing Villa on the 19th of February, 7:30 on TNT Sport. Thank you, Mark, for reminding me about that one. And also, keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. We're now just over 2,500 subscribers away from 300k. Thank you so much to everyone who's with us tonight. And thank you to everyone who jumped on and helped me get rid of all the neggy comments earlier on as well. Because let's be honest, there's no need for them on a night like tonight where we're playing so well. Who's playing the breast? I hope to be playing both of them later on, mate. But shh, say nothing. Salah, little 1-2 with Bradley. Unlucky. Second ball breaks to Jones. Ian Curtis Jones. Gakpo ball in. Szoboszlai header. Unlucky. Again, just can't get the power on it. Stratatron, my pleasure, mate. Welcome in. Lovely to have you with us. Look at this. You know it's getting to Spurs when even their passes around their back line are going out for Liverpool throw-ins. It's the Anfield effect. Come on, boys. Bradley, look at him. Ball pulled back. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Bradley goes round the outside, gets to the byline, flicks it in quickly to Darwin, who hits it first time, just the wrong side of the post, though, from a difficult angle. But Bradley, little nutmeg, gets to the byline. Darwin very quickly opens up his body, side foots it. But he was more directing it rather than shooting, to be honest. Gravenberch to Jones. Szoboszlai. Back out to Mo. Mo. Go on, Mo. Holds it up. Back to Dom. Salah still out there. Tries a little ball infield. Spurs defend that well, though. Come on, boys. Yes, Mo. Oh, Liverpool. Throw in. Yes. Just closing down everywhere. Spurs just can't get out. It's so good to watch. Liverpool just hunting in packs and swarming all over them whenever they get the ball. Robbo. Nothing on there, so he goes back to Virgil. Virgil spreads it out right hand side to Connor Bradley. Bradley goes back inside. Canade was being closed down by Matthias Tell, so he goes back to Quivin Kelleher. Salah now. Second ball breaks to him. Move it out left. Jones. Gakpo. Oh! Thought that was in. Gakpo fires the ball across the front of goal. It's kind of a cross-come shot. And from the angle for a second, I thought it was in. Oh, it's hit the post. It's hit the post, actually. Oh, days. Yeah, hit the outside of the post and come back in. Unlucky. Unlucky, Cody. Maybe the keeper got a little touch in it, but he rattled the post. 27 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Spurs need to find a goal or the Reds are off to Wembley. Canade, Salah, Bradley, Salah. He runs into Bentancur and loses possession. Bentancur goes back across. Jones there to press now. Look at that. Go on, Jones. Look at this. Go on. Here comes Darwin now. Go on. Look at that. Not giving Spurs a second. Bentancur now. And there's Jones again. Look. Fuck all these people who said Jones is not playing well. Look at that again from Jones. That is just brilliant. I love watching players close down like that. Bradley now, ball over his shoulder. Matthias Tell gives chase. Bradley's like, I've dealt with Mbappe, bitch. You ain't got shit. And it goes out for a throw-in. Right, Bradley to take the throw in. And there Liverpool are again hunting, not giving Spurs players a second on the ball. Look, again. And it forces us to turn over and win possession. It's so good to watch. So good to watch. Swarming all over them. Go on. Here comes Gakpo. Tries a reverse ball again. Just closed down. Unlucky. Right, now win it back again, boys. Let's go. Kevin said, we play good with the Carabao Cup ball, eh? Don't say that to Arsenal, mate. Oh, did you see that banter, though, from Newcastle last night? Posting a picture of the ball and saying, the culprit. The culprit. This Liverpool team at the moment just looks like a well-oiled, purring machine. Alfie said Newcastle in the final going to be tough. It is. 100% agree with you, mate. It means so much to Newcastle to try and get that first trophy in 70 years. So I agree with you, mate. If we see this through and get to the final, I definitely am not expecting it to be an easy game whatsoever. Look at that again. Look at these little triangle movements. It's good to watch. Right, win it back now, boys. Come on. Look at Darwin back again. Look at him. Go on to Darwin. Go on, son. Go on. He's everywhere. He's snapping into challenges. Fist pumping when he wins them. Go on, Darwin. Adam, how are you, bro? Let me get your comment up, mate. 1 second. Here we go. Adam said, would love to see Chiesa get on. So would I. I wouldn't mind seeing a little Chiesa cameo whatsoever. Samir, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Ball over the top again. Looking for Darwin. Second ball bounces out of the box. A little bit, Jones left a little bit on him there. Free kick Spurs. So Mohamed Salah has now scored and assisted a goal in the same game 50 times for Liverpool. That's incredible. 50 times now in the same game. Mo has scored and assisted. Shot there from Spence flies over Kelleher's crossbar. Steven Gerrard is next on the list, by the way, with 27 of those goal and an assist in the same game. Again, just incredible numbers from Mo. Yep, Lolly, final is one game only, mate. At Wembley, or Anfield South, as we like to call it. But yes, mate, it'll be a one-off affair. Mike said the whole team have been feckin' brilliant. They have, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch this performance this evening. And I don't know any other words to say it. An absolute pleasure to sit here and watch this. Marty said player rating's going to be 8, 9 across the board. I mean, you're spot on, mate. And by the way, don't forget, you guys will get to submit your player ratings as well in the match reaction. So don't forget to join us for that. We'll be asking you to vote for your man of the match and submit your player ratings. If you haven't joined us before, we average out those player ratings and we compare them with mine in the match reaction player ratings video. Right, Robbo to take the corner. Good ball in. Oh, unlucky. Ibu comes flying in. Oh, was he hurt there? Looks like he's holding the top of his head. Did he get a bang on the head here? Ball's whipped in from Andy Robertson. Canade gets up. Yeah, he collides with Bentancur. As Canade heads through the ball, he kind of follows in and catches Bentancur as well. But he's back up on his feet. Good man, Ibu. Right, Maka and Jota going to be coming on. Maka and Jota coming on. Both of them getting stripped off and ready to come on. Soboslai. Jones. I tell you what, if he takes Darwin off, he best get a standing ovation. And I'm sure he will. Whoever comes off deserves a standing ovation. Ref brings this back for a free kick here to Spurs for a little push, I believe, in the back. 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I mean, let's not forget there's only one goal in this tie overall, so we're by no means absolutely in the final, but so far so good. Son now. He goes down the left side. Archie Gray. Gray puts in a cross that Kelleher has to actually push over his crossbar. Took a little deflection. I think it was already out of play, was it? Yeah. I think the referee said the ball was already out of play. Let's have a look. How is that? Oh, I think the linesman said that went out and in. So it's been given as a goal kick. Darwin is coming off. Great shift, Darwin. Absolutely great shift, mate. And Jones as well. So Jota and Maka on, Curtis Jones and Darwin Núñez off. Both of them can be very happy with their night's work. So Maka and Diogo on for the last 20 or so minutes. Right, boys, here we go. Come on. Kelleher. To Ibu. Press comes. Oh, yes. Bit of a scoopy dink there from Ibu. Bradley's touch was heavy, though, and gives it back to Spurs. Archie Gray. Back into Kulishevsky. Diogo straight into the action, throwing in a little shoulder. Bentancur. Back out again to Son. His strike is blocked. Second ball though. Spurs have it. Now Liverpool have a chance to counter. Come on, Diogo. Beep, beep. Ah, Diogo, come on. Hold it up better than that. I guess Arsenal didn't manscape their balls, said the OG Mark. Yes, they you have to have some first, Mark. And as I've said all the way through the season, Arsenal don't have the stomach for the fight. I have the stomach for everything. But they don't have the stomach for the fight, Mark. As I've said, Kelleher comes out there, controls on the edge of his box, takes the ball off Son. Salah. Oh, yes. What a ball through. Slipper through. Slipper through. Left, left, left. That's the ball. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gravenberg did well there because I think... Oh, strike. Hello, Ryan. Oh, he's hit the post. Unlucky. He's hit the outside of the post. That's 3 times today we've hit the woodwork. Little interpassing. It opens up. He's swinging it away from the keeper as well. So in the build-up play there a second ago, Diogo Jota had gone a little bit too early. And you can see that's why Gravenberg held on to the ball because he'd gone offside. So, but yeah, unbelievable. Unlucky. Gravenberg nearly got himself a goal there. Good strike into the box. Unlucky. Ooh, you know, one more would definitely kill this off. But look, I'm grateful to be ahead in the tie anyway. Again, well done, Andy Robertson. Just bullying Spurs out there. Man for man, just bullying them. Bradley. Szoboszlai. Game, set and match. 3-1. Dominic Szoboszlai slots it home. Game, set and absolutely match. Liverpool 3, Spurs 0. 3-1 on aggregate. Dominic Szoboszlai. You don't blame it on the sunshine. You don't blame it on the moonlight. You don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. 3-1. Beautiful little 1-2 between him and Conor Bradley. And then he just opens up his body and slots it past the goalkeeper. And Liverpool have 1 foot in Wembley, ladies and gentlemen. Conor Bradley with the assist. But it was oh so beautiful. It is oh so beautiful. 3-1 on aggregate. 3-0 on the night. Dominic Szoboszlai opens up his body, side foots it past Kinski into the goal in front of the Kop. Whoop whoop! Arne and the boys are heading for Wembley. Oh, Ange. Oh, Ange, Ange, Ange. Oh, Ange. Do you know what? And nobody can say that that isn't deserved. Nobody. Nobody can say that that isn't a deserved 3-0 lead. We have absolutely wiped the floor with Spurs. Oh, sorry, I've messed up my clock. Apologies. I'll fix my clock. My apologies. My apologies. Sorry, that's on me. I hit the wrong button. What are we at there? 76:30. Yeah. Sorry, I'll fix that now. Apologies. There we go. Sorry, apologies on that one. I got excited, started slapping buttons like a gobshite. Oh, Spurs turn to rattle the bar. Again, very tight angle. Son gets the ball onto his left foot and rockets it off the crossbar. A couple of step overs does Canade. And then, yeah, lifts it to try and get it over Kelleher. Comes off the crossbar and back in. And Liverpool goal leading a bit of a charmed life on that occasion. We are Liverpool, tra-la-la-la-la. We are Liverpool, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. We are Liverpool, tra-la-la-la-la. We're the best football team in the land. Yes, we are. Poetry in motion, tra-la-la-la-la. Poetry in motion, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Poetry in motion, tra-la-la-la. We're the best football team in the land. Yes, we are. I'm going on to Britain's Got Talent, love, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, you need to be worried about the fucking getting worse and not the singing. Oh, Jesus. Jacko said, do you smell that, Craig? It smells like Wembley. What a run from young Connor. Thank you very much. Fascio the Baggins. And I hope Chiesa gets a run. G'day from Australia. Robbo managed to win us. Is it another corner? Corner, yes, but on the other side. I'd vote for you, Craig. That's it. Do you know what I mean? It'd be a shoe-in. I can see Simon Cowell and Louis Walsh queuing up now. Give that man a contract. I mean, Jedward got a contract. Right, double change coming up here. Luis Diaz and Harvey Elliott going to come on for the closing moments. And that's 4. Virgil van Dijk, 4-1. Your captain pops up. Headed goal, unmarked, top bins. Whoop whoop. 4-0. 4-0. Virgil van Dijk puts the icing on the cake. And the Reds are off to Wembley. He's a centre half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend. And we watch him score. He'll pass the ball. Calm as you like. Who is he? He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Whoop whoop. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, 4-0. And Brian's gifted another 50 memberships. Wow. Thank you, Brian. Much love. That's like, I think, about 125 gifted memberships in total tonight. Brian, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Salah coming off now to be replaced by Elliott. Diaz coming on as well. Cody Gakpo coming off. Mohamed Salah coming off as well. Well done, gentlemen. Oh, yes. My score prediction's not a million miles off. I went 4-1 for my score prediction. It's 4-0 now, and I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. I'll take the 4-0. Thank you very much. By far the best team in the world and the best YouTube channel, said Dennis D44. Much love, bro. Thank you. I feel like I've been back to myself tonight. I'm back on form. You know, it's easy when the boys play this well, but I came into tonight's stream absolutely adamant that I was going to enjoy it and have fun with you guys, no matter what happened, because I'm feeling a bit more like myself. 4-0 as well. Oh. Someone saying, what does Chiesa have to do to get a game? I think he'll get the full 90 at the weekend, to be honest with you. And if you think about it, he plays them against Eindhoven, right? And he's playing probably against Plymouth. He's probably building up the standard as well as the minutes in the legs. Another cross in, this time from Robbo, and it's cleared by Spurs. Someone said the ratings video, it's going to be class. You'd be lucky if it's not me knocking one out in the camera, to be honest with you, going, 7! Vinegar strokes. Apologies to any parents listening, but it's your own fault. Oh, lads. What a night. Oh, what a night. Schmungus said, seeing all the lads grinning on the bench is brill. Oh, it's just such a good day. Jacko said, what day is the final? Oh, hang on, might be another one here. No, they've defended it well. Jota! Oh, unlucky. It's a Saturday. I can't remember the date. I think it's March. Yeah, I know the date. It's 16th of March, I think. I'm going on holidays 3 days later. So, yeah, I think it's the 16th of March, if my memory's right. Jacko. Because I know I'm going to Spain 3 days later. Spurs fans heading for the exit. So long, farewell, arrivederci. Back to London with you. Ha ha, fuck you. Na, 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 na. Elliott. Oof. And that'll be another Liverpool corner. No, what's he doing here? What's he doing? I don't know what the ref's doing here, but he's bringing this back for a free. Yeah, he's brought it back for a Liverpool free kick. Right, so Robbo over it, Soboslai over it. Let Robbo shoot. Go on, Robbo. Shoot for the bands. Go on. Hit it. Hit it. Look, there's a gap to the keeper's left. Look at him, Soboslai. Go on. Around the wall, far side. Keeper's being cocky. Go on. Give it to him. Oh, Jota! Jota should have had a goal. The ball's chipped in. He's unmarked. He's about 7 yards out, but he just doesn't get enough direction on the header. Glances it. Maybe it's just a little bit too far ahead of him, but he glances it, just doesn't get it on target. Here comes Jarell Quansah now. Virgil coming off. Andy Robertson gets the armband. This is uncharted territory, this, for Virgil. Substitutions. Right, folks, do keep hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't go anywhere after the game, because, of course, we're going to have match reaction coming up in a player ratings video as well. And the player ratings video, spoiler alert, it's going to be a lot of high scores in there. Right, here comes Quansah. Come on, Hussey81. Love you, bro. I'm hoping I'm not the one that has to do the knocking, if you get me. John, how are you, John Francis? Appreciate your super chat, sir. Thank you. Let me just grab it up on screen for you. Here we go. The final and then Paddy's Day. Quite the weekend. Yep. And then off on holidays for me as well, mate. Meeting up with Lee Gunner over there as well. He's coming up to spend a couple of days with us. But yes, me and the familia off to Spain. So the final and then a little holiday. I love it because it's the international break. By the way, thank you to all of you for making this such a fun night and a fun stream. I know we had the halftime arseholes in, but you got rid of them. And now we're back to enjoying it. And it's been lovely spending the evening with you all. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I think it's fair to say we're on the way to Wembley. Where am I watching it? I have it on Sky Sports main event at the minute. It's also on Premier Sport in Ireland, but I'm watching it on Sky Sports main event. Baku Kinski. By the way, if you're watching Arsenal, this is how it's done, lads. This is how it's done. Diaz, unlucky, bit behind Jota. Do you know? We go into the tie 1-0 down, go out and win 4-0. Arsenal go in 2-0 down. What do? They only go and repeat the bloody first leg, don't they? And lose again 2-0. No need for Manscaped for the old Arsenal boys. I won't be giving them the offer. It doesn't apply to you. But if anybody out there with a pair of nuts would like to take up our offer, is 20% off and free shipping. Store wide at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20. Real Madrid fan here. Love watching Liverpool play. Lovely football. Thank you, Kels. Appreciate that. 7-inch destroyer. Oh, hello. Said Slot is such a boss. You guys are blessed with him. Yep. Very, very fortunate. You're right. Big shoes to fill in Jurgen, but you know, you bring in an Anfield Agenda lookalike, you get results. I'm here two-stepping away. Did Gary Neville predict that Tottenham will? Did he? Well, Gary Neville's full of shit. Gary Neville predicted that Solanke was going to have the biggest impact of any signing, but also predicted Spurs to finish worse than they did last year. Gary Neville said Manchester United have a better midfield than us. Gary Neville's been speaking out of his hoop quite a bit. Love too. Us LFC fans have a good weekend. Said VI Jokers. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. And then a big one next Wednesday. Merseyside derby. At Goodison. The last one. 3 minutes added on by Craig Houlden at the end of the game. Son with a strike. Ooh, over the bar. Goal kick. The Spurs end absolutely emptied out, by the way, folks. Absolutely emptied out there. They're all headed off for the exits. Cody Gakpo has been given the Man of the Match award by Sky. He's first for goals, first for shots, first for chances created, first for touches in the opposition box. He's been awarded the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg Man of the Match. You guys, of course, will get to vote for your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match when we go live for a match reaction, which is coming up straight afterwards. The link's at the top of the chat. It'll redirect you there. But remember, we can only pick 4 names for the Man of the Match vote. So you're going to be disappointed that some names are left off it, but we can only pick 4. And my God, we could have named any of them. Adam Brown said, Neville has more faith in Arsenal winning the league than Arsenal fans do, and we all know how deluded they are. I don't even think it's faith. I think they just so badly want us not to win that they're almost trying to wish it into existence. Oh, misplaced ball there. But it's alright, we have a back. Gravenberch. It's like the ball's a magnet to Gravenberch. Ryan said, was in the car on the way home listening to you. Got in the door to see the missus and the fur babies. Turned on the TV. By the time we'd scored 2. Love that, Ryan. And thank you, man. Hope the missus and the fur babies are well. It's always great to come home, isn't it? And see them all running to you at the door, licking you. And the family. Do-do-do. Jota now. To Elliot. Elliot, oh, he wanted it. He was trying to take on it for himself. He probably should have squared it, but eventually he ran out of space and Spurs cleared it. Again, last show. Please do hit that subscribe button, folks, if you haven't done so. We're less than 2,500 away from 300k. We really do appreciate your support. And it's over. The referee puts the whistle to his lips. Liverpool have booked their place in the Carabao Cup final to take on Newcastle March the 16th with a comprehensive 4-0 victory on the night. 4-1 on aggregate. Ange Postecoglou's men go back to London with their tail between their legs. And we're going to be causing an awful lot of disappointment in North London this season. Corbyn said, felt like our lad barely broke a sweat. It was incredible, man. It was one of the best performances from us this season. Adam Brown said, thoughts on the Arsenal fan with stay humble on the back of their shirt. It's so embarrassing, especially after last night. The whole thing was cringy and embarrassing. The whole playing the humble thing, all of it was just weird. They beat Man City and then just assumed that that was it. They'd won the league or something. The lads have been impeccable tonight. Topped off with you're back to form, cheeky chappy commentary. Thank you, Raj. Much love. But look, from me, before I head off to the match reaction, again, I want to say a huge thank you to you guys for allowing me to be myself. And when I am, and I'm feeling a bit better, this is the fun we have together, and I love it, and I appreciate it, and I wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you sincerely. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and again, thank you to our incredible sponsors as well. Manscaped, quick reminder, you can get the Chairman Pro package, face shaving kit, or anything else at manscaped.com. With 20% off and free shipping by using our code Anfield20 at checkout. We'll see you for the match reaction in 30 seconds time. It'll redirect you there. Don't go anywhere. Up the Reds.